fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. I am Josh, the Josh Rodriguez of Film School University. And unfortunately, the boys weren't able to get together to record this last week. So we decided, in light of Val Kilmer's untimely passing last week, we decided to do a double feature of Val Kilmer, Heat, and Batman Forever just for you guys. Heat is a Go Max Plus Patreon exclusive episode that has not been available to the public until now. Here it is.
Okay, I apologize about the heat. My AC fault. Is out. I know it's ironic, the heat episode.
Kind of a dick move to invite us over with no heat.
Okay, well, call my maintenance then. All right, use a telephone to call my maintenance.
When it gets this hot and it's coming around the bend,
yeah,
okay,
you got to be able to leave in 30 seconds flat. If it's someone that you fucking love,
they did say that.
You got to be able to leave.
Yeah,
that sounded pretty close to the quote.
Yeah,
that was the quote exactly.
Was it?
I think he nailed it. I mean, he's a method actor,
you know
and he's dressed up.
It fucking sounds like I'm talking to two empty fucking microphones is what it sounds like.
Okay, so you're after us?
There are two fucking dead men on the other side of these fucking microphones. You know what I'm saying?
So he's quoting De Niro. He's got the shades on.
He's a hard dude.
He's method acting Robert De Niro.
You're literally meing this character.
You fucking talking to me?
Okay, now that's
Wrong
just a
movie.
different movie.
Yeah.
That's just completely...
Good movie, though.
A good movie, but that's not...
I got nipples, Greg. You want to milk me?
And there's a... Okay, now you're
that's
just
another
jumping.
Good movie, though.
You're blending... That's not in Heat.
It's
We'll get you back on track.
I'm like a dirty grandpa.
Okay.
Does he even say that?
It's way off.
In the movie, he says...
In the movie Dirty Grandpa?
Yeah.
Let's do some roleplay. Get you back on track.
Okay.
I'll be Al Pacino.
Okay.
You be, obviously.
Is that an air?
Is that an airplane? Oh shit, is this the scene?
Oh shit.
I had to do it! I'm role-playing.
Oh my god.
He's
sleeping.
The airplane! You had to shoot him because of the sound, and then I saw him because of the light, the shadow.
No, that makes sense in context of the movie that we watched. I think you won't get a murder charge now.
They'll understand.
Shut up, you're dead.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies Go Plus Max, baby.
What's up, dog?
It's Go Max Plus. I fucked it up.
Hey, fellas.
It's Go Max Plus. I fucked it up.
It's,
I'm going to keep going, though.
Well, you know, with HBO Max like rebranding itself again, it might genuinely be HBO Go Plus Max.
We may need to rebrand the fucking bonus episodes. It may be
What a fucking...
Go
we
Max,
should copyright it and then get all of the HBO money.
Go Plus Max Discovery Plus.
And then we should copyright Batgirl also.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a solid idea.
There are too many movies, knows drama.
Fuck.
Nobody's used that yet.
I know.
Let's do it.
The home box office. There are too many movies.
The home. Yeah.
Showtime.
Showtime.
It's fucking Showtime.
Anyway, welcome to There Are Too Many Movies Go Max Plus.
I'd also like to welcome you, but in a more like affectionate and genuine way than Chris.
Okay, go ahead.
How about the third the most affectionate? You were third, you're second.
No.
Thank you for fucking listening to There Are Too Many Movies.
You can tell
We're
sarcastic.
so happy that you're here, and we fucking love each and every one of you, dude.
You said that with the eyes of a dead man.
You seem sarcastic,
Yeah.
honestly.
Was this an empty microphone, is what you're saying?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's exactly what we were trying
Fuck.
to say. It's like you were talking to an empty audience.
Shit. You fuckers are dead.
Anyways, we
Eventually.
watched Heat from what year?
97?
90 motherfucking 7, BB.
Wow, that's more recent than I thought. I
Maybe
thought it was from
96.
the 80s.
Yeah, it feels very 80s.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's the vibe god. Future Chris, put like a little, put some effects on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Get a clean take.
One more.
Yep.
Because it's the vibe god. I need like some Kavinsky type music. You know what I mean?
Kavinsky?
Yeah.
Oh, like Drive?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Well,
know,
it's copywritten, but
just
whatever.
vibey. I also want you to turn me blue during that. I want the blue
color temperature?
the color temperature to go down, the blue
Okay.
hue. Vibe God. One more time.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Just those 5 things.
I think it was 6.
Voice effect.
Got it.
Blue hue.
Got it.
Airplane.
Sure.
That was not a part of it.
Well, can you add it?
Oh, you can add the airplane, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Anything else?
What else can you add?
Can you make my dick like twice as big?
Oh shit.
This week or this month on Go Max Plus, we watched. How's that banana, by the way?
A little warm.
Okay. We watched Heat
People
1997.
always make fun of me when I eat bananas too. It's like, how else are you supposed to eat a banana? It's like you unwrap it, you eat it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You good?
Oh, we watched fucking Heat, dude.
Yep.
It's the fucking what? 30th anniversary?
Yeah. 25th.
25th.
anniversary.
School failed us really bad.
I went to film school. Didn't fail me.
But we didn't remember the anniversary. Of the
Yeah, but
film.
we all just failed a double-digit math problem.
Whatever.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I just do it by feel. That's how I do math.
Just
Feels
vibe
like it's
out.
about 36.
Yeah. Just vibe out with it. So yeah, Heat, directed by the vibe god Michael Mann, starring Robert De Niro, Al Pacino.
Yeah.
It's
the Allstate guy, the president from 24.
Val Kilmer.
It's Tom Sizemore.
Rip.
Fuck. John Voight.
Yep.
He's not dead. I just meant his career because he's...
John
Ashley Judd, dude.
Boyd. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, BB. Blonde Ashley Judd.
Great actress.
Great actress!
Great actress.
She's got a great actress. And you got your head all the way up it.
Improvised line, by the way.
Improvised by the drug cocaine.
Yeah. You know what's funny is they actually he writes off at all those impulsive outbursts in the movie as he may have been on cocaine,
Right.
May have.
which is more likely. But he
the
says
Scarface
Yeah.
may have been on cocaine.
yeah. Exactly. But he says that he was motivated by an earlier draft of the script that had him actually have a coke problem.
Well, Vincent Hanna is supposedly fueled by cocaine.
Vincent Hanna's the
subtly.
cop, right?
Yeah. Al Pacino's character. He's essentially fueled by cocaine throughout, which is why he has those outbursts. But it's also a tactic to keep his informants and witnesses essentially off balance. So they don't fucking know what he's going to do. He's going to break out to fucking in song and dance.
Yeah.
Is he going to fucking kill me right here and now?
Yeah.
That's why every witness is like, what the fuck is this guy doing, dude?
Yeah.
Perfectly played by Hank Azaria, dude, of
Yeah.
the Simpsons fame, man.
Yeah.
That
That was a real reaction when he fucking had that outburst.
He's
which is-
Mo from the
the
fucking
fuck?
Simpsons.
And Apu, rip that voice.
Shout out to him in the birdcage, by the way. Great
Fuck
performance.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, let's get right into it. This is the Go Max Plus Patreon bonus episode. Let's fucking
fucking-
dive into Heat.
Fucking go, BB.
Do it, bitch.
Few things before we get started. Though.
Okay, go ahead.
$5 a month on Patreon. You're already paying for that, but
That's
tell
so
a friend about it.
fucking
Maybe
weird that
tell
you
a
brought
friend
that
about it.
Perhaps
Maybe
the one time we don't have to mention it.
That's so weird.
maybe tell a friend about it.
It's interesting how you're so money grubbing right now. It's like,
When we already have their fucking money.
yeah.
Can I say?
Where does it end?
Consider giving us $5 more a month.
I think I'm just motivated by the Heist movie we watched. A few things up front before we dive into Heat. It is Michael Mann is the director of the month,
Yeah.
and by the
Is he?
time
No fucking duh, dude.
yeah,
It's
And-
Vibe Month.
it's Vibe Month, and also at the Texas Theater.
Oh shit, it's the hottest month of the year and we're doing Heat.
Oh fuck. Technically, that's so right.
It is you could say it is apropos.
Oh shit.
I think that's how you use that word.
Opera
what?
Wayne Grow.
Oh shit.
These are big fucking words.
That's the
Wayne
guy.
Grow is the guy.
He's the Nazi.
Ah,
The Nazi.
You were
that-
saying something about the Texas Theater?
Yeah.
yeah, I was trying to.
well, do it.
Okay, so the Texas Theater this month
Anyway.
Oh
is
my
all.
God.
I'm literally gonna make a clip out of this for the Texas Theater because
Okay,
I
go
love.
on.
Okay, I will.
Jesus
so the Texas
Christ.
So the Texas Theater this month is showing Michael Mann movies all month because of Heat. Dude, I'm gonna actually do a clip for that.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Fuck,
You
my
can't-
bad.
Yeah, but Texas Theater is showing. Now I just feel like an asshole because I have to keep starting over.
Okay, I'm not going to interrupt you.
You want me to start it?
Go ahead. Yeah, please.
All right. I heard that this month is Michael Mann month at the Texas Theater.
Wow.
The vibe god himself.
Can't
Does that
wait.
mean I can see Heat in 4K at the Texas Theater?
I think it does.
It does. August 13th and 14th. Heat is playing in 4K and a Heat 2 book sale in the lobby.
I
by
can't
the way.
read, but that sounds
Who's
really
selling it? The
cool.
Wild Detectives?
The Wild Detectives.
Oh my
We'll
God.
be selling copies of that book at the Texas Theater.
Wait. I'm not going to go to this unless they're showing Thief.
Well, guess what? The next week, August 20th and the 21st, they're showing Thief.
What?
That's right, dude.
But they're not showing Manhunter, though, right?
The next week, August 27th and 28th, Manhunter in theaters.
Heat, Thief, Manhunter, all at the Texas Theater this month for Michael Mann month. Let's go.
So, Heat, where do you want to fucking start?
Let me start at the first Goosebumps moment of this fucking film, dude. The second they blow out the door on that truck
Yeah.
and all of the cars next door,
Dude.
Yeah.
that to me is like the tone setter of the movie.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
oh, this is hard.
it's dripped in neon blue. It's fucking vibey for sure. Much like other Michael Mann titles, but as soon as they fucking meticulously blow that door off and then the fucking cars shatter,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
The best thing about Michael Mann is he'll do these action movies, but what makes them so goosebumpy is that they're grounded in realism.
totally.
So
The research, dude. He researched this movie for 20 fucking years, dude.
he did.
God.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's like they're tacticians.
Yeah.
It's not just like, where's the van? It's supposed to, it's not.
They're not street thugs. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like they knock that thing over, and then that's evident when Al Pacino shows up later, and it's like, oh, there's an exit there, there's an exit there. They knew our time, and the visual storytelling, much like No Country for Old Men,
Ooh.
they of
And
just
signs more so.
Yeah.
and just they let they knock over the truck, start a timer, and you're just like, they
3
don't tell
minutes.
you.
Yeah.
And
No,
it says 3 minutes, and that's all you fucking have.
it
Yeah.
immediately indicates, like, oh, these are fucking pros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's the call's on the scanner, then they get the call, then the timer starts. Fucking goosebumps shit.
Let's fucking go, BB. Like
Dude.
it's time to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
it's absolutely time to go.
it's absolutely go time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's absolutely Heat time. Let's go.
And the hockey masks, goosebumps.
Yeah. Also, this is like the biggest influence on GTA 5.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
it is the biggest influence.
Both payday video games
Yes.
Big
are-
time.
are based on this movie, basically.
Forgot about those.
the influence on this reaches far and wide, dude. Like, especially when I first saw this movie, I was like, oh, this is where Chris Nolan was like, what if I make a Batman movie that is this movie with Batman? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And the Joker.
Yeah.
It is like tonally the same fucking thing in my book. That's like, these are like top 1 and 3 of my favorite films of all time, Dark Knight and fucking Heat.
Aren't they both filmed in Chicago?
Yes,
Yeah.
that as well.
You know,
it's
there's
just
like
something about that fucking the architecture,
Yeah.
the glass in this,
Yeah.
in the buildings and shit.
But dude, there's shots that I think are direct homages.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Like where there was someone standing in an office, and then the guy that's with Henry Rollins, it looked like the same office.
That guy is the fucking bank manager in Dark Knight.
Yes, there's also that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Van Zant.
Yeah. Dude, okay. I'm gonna put this on Front Street. In the fucking 4K bonus featies, aka the supplements.
Yeah.
You have to say it like that. There is a fucking director actor Q&A, Michael Mann, Al Pacino, fucking Robert De Niro, moderated by Christopher fucking Nolan, dude.
Yo.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
That's fucking sick.
Incredibly hard. And Chris Nolan is literally just asking all these nerdy fucking questions about the movie. Absolutely loving it. Halfway through, they bring on essentially the rest of the fucking cast of Heat.
Yeah.
Including Val Kilmer and the editor, dude.
Hell yeah.
on stage for that Q&A. It's fucking amazing. It's like an hour of them just talking about this movie.
Amazing.
Perfection, dude.
That's in the
4K Steelbook supplements.
and that just came out this week. For all the physical media nerds out there, you can get it at Best Buy.
Fucking get it, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, right off the bat, it's De Niro versus Pacino.
Right.
You got the coolest thing about this movie, and I think that what makes it so like that it stands the test of time is that you get both sides. And
Yeah.
you get to kind of choose who you're rooting for. I feel like everybody's rooting for De Niro to get away, though. But
Oh, dude, 100%.
Yeah, but
This movie works so well because of the duality of like cop and criminal.
Yeah.
And like it's purposefully written as two protagonists. You're not going for one or the other. You're going for both of them in a way.
yeah,
yeah.
What were you going to say?
Well, the fact that like the entire cast essentially of the movie is all criminals,
Right.
but they still managed to convey that Waingro is a scumbag of a criminal.
Yeah.
like
without moral.
Yeah.
Without a code. Much
Yeah.
like Nick McCauley. Nick McCauley is an actual criminal, by the way,
hard.
based on a real person.
based on a real motherfucking person that spent 8 years in Alcatraz,
Jesus.
4 of them in isolation.
Fuck.
So a hard motherfucker that's like, I'm never going back.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and I like how right off the bat, though, it's established that they're a higher tier of criminal.
Yeah,
'Cause,
than Waingro.
They get some guy, and he's like late. He's like asking for a refill on his cup, and then he's like, he runs up
Just
to the
a
van.
fuck up.
Yeah, he's just like right off the bat, they're like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And he kills a cop, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?"
Fucked up the whole thing.
Even
Yeah.
harder is the diner scene after he kills
Oh
the
my
cop.
Oh my
God.
god!
Where it's like the process of everything. Fucking
Tom Sizemore getting out of the booth.
he gets out of the booth. Danny Trejo excuses himself to go to the bathroom, and as they know, Robert De Niro's coming in, Nick McCauley's coming in, slams his fucking head on the table. Then you get Tom Sizemore doing one of these.
yeah, you get a bystander going, "What the fuck?"
He just-
And then Tom Sizemore goes, "Are you hard?" And
Yeah.
and the guy's like, "Nope."
Nope,
But you are.
not as hard as you, obviously.
Yeah.
It's like, thought so.
The guy with a
Bitch.
stone cold stare and fucking blonde hair. Nope, I'm all set, man.
It's
Thank
like,
you.
hey man, how hard are you? If I stare at you, you will fucking cower and piss yourself. It's like,
Yeah.
the guy looked up from his fucking banana cream pie. And he's like, what's going on?
What are you doing to that gentleman over there?
Oh, never
Eat
mind.
dicks. All right, gotta go.
I saw nothing.
Yeah.
But the fact that when they take him outside, the car is already lined, the trunk is.
Yes.
Dude.
It's such a fucking tactile process to
Yeah.
everything that Nick McCauley does.
It's never explained. It's just like, look
It's
at all this
look at
shit.
it. Yeah, just look.
Yeah. And it's just, it's so matter of fact and it's so well researched, this movie is, dude.
But
go ahead.
Which bugs me though, that he gets away just because like a cop drove by.
Yeah.
That bugs me
well,
a little bit.
But also their system for notifying each other that they're cops, that was hard as well.
That was cool. Where you just saw him spread out as lookouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this man's dying tonight.
Yeah.
And they just, it didn't have to tell you. You knew what those other guys were doing. Like,
You
they were
know
just-
what's up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I love that, like, that real, like, street knowledge type of shit that comes through in his movies where it's like, if you know, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
like,
and you
this
can
is
tell
just-
that there's like that camaraderie between them because it's all unspoken.
yeah.
And it's not so like ambiguous that like you don't pick up on it. You're literally learning things as you're watching his movies.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, if you know, you know, and fuck off if you don't. Like you're learning things.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, the design of Neil McCauley's home, Robert De Niro, holy shit, dude.
That's a
Yeah.
That's another
badass.
like Michael Mann stamp. Like that's another signature thing that he does. Like these open windows looking at the beach. It's all fucking blue, but like it's minimalist
Always a beachfront home.
always, and it's always minimalist on purpose.
Yeah.
Even Val Kilmer's like, when are you going to get furniture? And he's like, I'll get around to it. When are you going to get a wife? I'll get around to it.
Yeah.
It's that, and he has like fucking 4 dishes in the
Yeah.
in the cabinets. Like, it's just so purposeful, and it makes so much sense to his character. Like these characters are so fucking well made, and like they exist. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
you could see these people exist in real fucking life.
Yeah. And the scene of Macaulay standing against a window and watching the ocean was actually inspired by a painting called Pacific by Alex Colville.
And it's fucking hard. It looks just like Heat.
Yeah. And future Chris will put it up right there.
Do a fucking,
Oh, what? What else?
what's it
Can you
called?
animate the painting and stuff and
I
make
forgot
it
the
like
guy's name. Shit.
A Ken Burns effect?
Ken Burns.
There it is.
Oh,
And push
that's
in.
great.
Boom. And we're back.
That was great. Thank
Can you crossfade back
Honestly,
to us?
thank you, Future Chris.
Thank you, future Chris.
He's such an asshole.
Now we get to essentially Al Pacino after the aftermath of this fucking heist, where he's just like, these guys are great.
Yeah, he's like, respect, dog.
He's like, this is great, and they're gone, and they got fucking 2 highways they could have gone to, and he's like essentially breaking it down, and he's like, well, I fucking lost here. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can fucking do.
He's like in admiration of them the whole movie.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's like, oh, what's on the ground? Oh, it's an L. All right. Said it just took the L today.
caught an L.
I took a great L.
Dude, the part where they lead him to that shipping yard and the moment of realization, fucking goosebumps.
When he's like, we've been made, boys.
He's like, oh, they're looking at us.
They're
right
looking
now.
at us.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Purposefully, Michael Mann is filming this entire thing with telephoto lenses to give you an idea, or you're seeing it from like a spy. You're fucking looking in on people when you're not supposed to.
He filmed it from a periscope.
He's using a lot of those like telephoto lenses to give you that feeling throughout
That's
the
awesome.
film.
That's
Fucking amazing.
like that you're tailing someone, or
Yep.
like
You're spying on somebody.
that you're the heat around the corner.
Exactly.
That you're hiding behind a newspaper in a park bench while you've got a telephoto lens in your camera.
Dude,
Exactly.
Manhunter reference.
Where?
The Red Dragon is in this
Oh,
movie,
shit.
dude.
Really?
What? Where?
He's the guy with the beard talking to Neil McCauley about the metal heist.
Oh, sick.
He's in a wheelchair too.
Hard.
Sick.
Yeah, dude.
That's a cool little like reference.
Because I think the first time I watched it, I had not seen Manhunter yet. So this is my first time realizing that, and I was like, oh shit.
That's amazing.
It's the only thing is missing is he's not on fire. But it is the Red Dragon. It's that guy.
That's cool. Same actor, basically.
Same actor.
Amazing. That's so sick.
Hard, right?
Yeah, that's a cool little callback. Also, like parallels with his other movies. Thief in general, it does the same thing where you can watch it and watch the high class meticulousness of like their like
The methodology and all that.
and all like their criminal acts is just elevated.
Yeah.
Where it's like Thief is just it's the same way where it's like, oh, you're watching it's like this is their job. And Robert De Niro says it so many times too, where it's like they're professionals.
Yeah.
Where it's like
And they fucking are.
That cafe scene, that the fucking most iconic scene in this fucking film is them sitting in a cafe. That really happened between the detective that was tailing Neil McCauley and a detective where he's like, all right, I know what you are, I know what you do, and like you need to stop what you're doing. He's like, well, it's my job. Like he's like, this is what I do, and I avoid guys like you.
Catch
and
me,
he's like,
bitch.
exactly. And he's like, well, you know, if I catch you, I'm gonna have to put you down. He's like, well, same to you.
You know, we're sitting here, you and I, like a couple of regular fellas. I mean, you do what you do, I do what I gotta do. And now that we've been face to face, if I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it. But I'll tell you, if it's between you and some poor bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you are going down.
There's a flip side to that coin. What if you do got me boxed in? Then I gotta put you down. Because no matter what, you will not get in my way. We've been face to face, yeah. But I will not hesitate. Not for a second.
Maybe that's the way it'll be. Or, who knows?
Well, maybe we'll never see each other again.
That turn where he's like, there's also another question. If I have to take you down, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I love
Essentially
the tension.
threatening a fucking cop.
yeah.
There's like a tension there, but also like that mutual respect.
It's
Admiration as
totally.
well.
that admiration was such a cool part where like they're literally smiling at each other like they're grown-ups playing cops and robbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and of course Robert De Niro is so fucking cool about it. But when you consider the fact that Al Pacino was in a helicopter 6 minutes ago,
Yeah.
getting to a car, getting to pull him over, it's like
Yeah.
I was in the air chasing you 5 minutes ago, and here we are having a coffee together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he does pull him over, that moment where he's like, "You want to go to a cafe?" He's like,
Let me buy a cup
they
of coffee.
both know what's up.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
love that mutual, just like, so you want to get a coffee? And
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. And then De Niro repeats his line yet again. Don't let yourself get attached to anything you're not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you spot the heat around the corner.
Guy told me one time, don't let yourself get attached to anything you are not willing to walk out on in 30 seconds flat if you feel the heat around the corner.
Hardest line in cinema history, dude.
Honestly, yeah.
That's one of the hardest lines ever of all fucking time.
And then everybody, like, everybody he meets are like, basically says, like, don't you want a regular life? Don't you want, like, kids? Don't you want this or whatever?
He's at a family dinner with nobody.
Yeah.
He's like, aren't you lonely? He's like, I'm alone. I'm not lonely.
Mm.
Literally me, the movie, dude. But like, dude, the cafe scene, by the way, back to that. So they I think it was Robert De Niro's idea to not do rehearsals of that scene because they wanted
The first meeting.
their first meeting to seem like an awkward first meeting.
And there's such like legendary caliber actors that like
Oh.
when that scene first started, I was like, is this gonna be a pissing contest? And then like 30 seconds into it, I was like lost in the acting.
No,
Yeah, like,
exactly.
yeah.
It's above a performance.
I mean, they were both legendary actors. They were both in The Godfather, right?
Yeah. Godfather
Part
1
two-
and 2.
1 and
But
2.
they had parallel storylines and they were never on screen together.
Right.
So this is technically the first time they're on screen together. And it was so huge that it was a marketing tool.
Yeah.
Like posters said, like literally, like they marketed it as a Pacino versus De Niro showdown.
Yeah.
Dude, so purposefully, Michael Mann was so excited for that fucking scene, but held it to the very middle of production and on purpose kept them both waiting for 8 hours on set. And like,
Shit.
yeah, like they didn't start filming that until like 3 or 4 in the morning after they'd been on set all fucking day.
Jesus.
And it just made them wait.
Jesus.
That's some fucking director philosophy for you right there, baby.
the grips are just like, I'm hourly. I don't give a fuck.
yeah.
yeah. yeah. Isn't that amazing, dude?
That's pretty cool. That's a cool
fucking
fact.
sick.
Take that, Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
What do you gotta cry about? Shelley Duvall?
Yeah, but the fucking, what are they called?
The Native American.
What?
What? Are you talking about The Shining?
No, dude. I'm talking about the fucking directors of that gray shit.
Oh,
Russo
the Russo brothers.
You dude. You
Try
don't fucking-
torturing Chris Evans. You'll get a better performance.
They're like, this is cinema.
I'm editing that out. That's too much. I'm editing it out.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, fuck, let's get back on track. So after the cafe scene,
Hardest line in cinema history. Yet again. Repeated again.
Had to hit it twice.
Had to hit it twice. Man, just the impact is fucking legendary.
I like how blue this movie is. Like
I love
how it's a pretty cool color temperature for a movie called Heat. It's thanks for listening. There are too many movies. I get it.
I made the point.
I did it.
But that's such a Michael Mann thing to do, dude.
Totally.
I mean, it's all of his movies are blue.
100%.
Yeah.
Every single fucking one. That's just his signature. And a guy in a gray suit. Fucking always.
Yeah.
Gray guy, gray suit.
A guy from The Godfather in some capacity, always.
Yeah. I noticed that when I saw De Niro, I was like, oh, it's the Collateral suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's his name in Manhunter, the detective? Wolf
Same
Peterson.
thing. Yeah, same thing.
Gray suit, gray hair.
But
That's his fucking vibe.
wasn't there some fact about how the gray suit was motivated in Heat though? Like,
I didn't see that.
I
Just
saw
like
some-
an everyman outfit or
yeah,
something.
it's like so he would blend in more.
Well, it makes sense because whenever he is at that dinner and the cops are like, who the fuck is that guy? Mission accomplished.
Didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, even whenever he's literally getting coffee at a bar or whatever, and the woman next to him is like, what are you reading? He's like, what the fuck are you asking me that
Yeah.
for?
Yeah.
And like, he's
so
always
hyper vigilant.
Yeah, he's always on, dude. What are you
Well-
reading? A book about metals?
Yeah.
He's like, this bitch could figure me out.
He's like, yeah, so this is pre-internet. I can't Google how to rob a bank, you asshole. The fuck do you want? Also,
I just love that he's reading a book about metals, and they're about to do a metal heist. It's just like, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on, dude.
It's so cool. Like, he's a professional. How else is he going to get that information?
God damn it, dude.
Go into
so
criminal college.
Yeah, right? How else you learn?
The heist-ish sort of thing where Val Kilmer's drilling.
Dude,
That was hard.
That is like, fuck. Of the many amazing scenes in this movie, that's probably my favorite. In
The
that,
suspense,
Dude.
the suspense, the fucking sound design, everything about it. And then Robert De Niro literally standing outside, hearing a guy in a truck, like going back into the shadows. And then they have that heat vision.
The heat.
Oh, shit.
Heat vision.
Yeah. But it's like the one anxious dude.
Oh, fuck, dude. That actually happened to that detective, by the way.
But that's so sick the way he hears the noise and just turns, and then but you don't see.
He's like a
De Niro-
lion.
Yeah, you don't see De Niro looking at the truck. You just see the heat vision looking at.
Yep.
Like the heat is around the
They're like,
corner.
he's
Heat
on us.
vision. Oh, I was just like, oh, we gotta go, Val. That's what he said. He burst into.
Shit, we gotta go, dude.
I like how simple it was too. How tactical. He was just like, we walk, and he's like, I'm
Yes.
right there. We walk.
We walk.
And then Val Kilmer's like, all right, we walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just
He
like,
argued
always
for like a
made.
second.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm almost there. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like, if this guy's saying we walk, we fucking walk.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, for real, dude.
and then them getting out of the van's like, motherfucker, dude. Like,
What?
And
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino and
Oh, yeah, when
the
they
cops-
realize.
Yeah, getting out of the car and
He
like,
goes, crud, and he kicks a can.
but he's like
Yeah.
not even like overly pissed. He's not yelling. He's just like,
They're good.
how did they know?
Yeah. It's like, dang nabbit. And then they left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do we?
He hit like the saddest hoo-ah ever, and he left. He was like,
What do we think about the side plot with Al Pacino and his wife?
didn't need any of it.
Didn't
First
need
of all,
Natalie
okay,
Portman.
didn't need the daughter stuff. 100% did not need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But the fact that it goes to further show that he is completely absorbed by his work.
A true cinephile
Thank
next
you.
to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
He's showing how Robert De Niro's life is truly beginning while Al Pacino's is kind of going in the opposite direction. It's falling apart. It's the duality of man, Chris. If you
That's-
didn't understand as a cinephile like Alex is.
The planetary duality of man.
well, I got annoyed at the fact that there was just like every woman in this movie was just like, why don't you come home more? Whether it was the thief or the cop.
Default woman line in a Michael Mann movie.
It was just it was just like the gorgeous woman, and immediately
He's like, I'm Michael Mann, not Michael Woman. What do you want from me?
and they immediately have zero tolerance.
Yeah.
They're like, they just like, he's like,
This is
"Oh,
Ralph.
so- yeah, honey. So are we gonna go to? And he's just like, get in the fucking car. Like Val Kilmer explodes immediately.
Yeah.
I was just like, that was a little annoying because you saw, I don't know, I wouldn't say lazy, but it was just like, okay, we're setting up. They're never home. He's never home, and it was just the crux of like, you know.
I wouldn't want anything to change about this movie, but I understand where you're coming from. And this is also a trap that he falls into with Thief as well, where it's like, that's not a very well fleshed out character for the woman.
No, I don't think
Right,
he's passed the Bechdel test at all.
Yeah.
no, definitely not. But like, it's not really about them necessarily. It's about the relationship for sure, but
Sure.
like not necessarily about that person.
Yeah, it's just that like in 3 different relationships, it was the same thing of just like
It's almost like a role playing game in PC.
Yeah,
Where they're just
yeah.
like, will you be home, honey?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The-
No, and then he's like, stop bickering. And it's like, what?
Robert De Niro's love interest in this movie hated the script.
Yeah,
She was
I
like,
can believe that.
she's like, this fucking sucks. I don't want to do this. And Michael Mann's like, you need to do it.
basically
because
yeah,
you get it. Like, you get where she's coming from. You hate all these characters,
yeah.
and it makes
So
sense.
You're a normal lady.
Yeah, she basically said like, there's no morality with any of these people, and I despise them.
He's like,
and,
you get it.
and then he was like, take that into your character because that's what she is. And, whatever.
Here's $1 million also.
Yeah.
Also, you
Okay.
get to act with Robert De Niro.
Yeah. So shut up, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, man, don't
I
tell
mean,
her to shut up.
oh no, you
Like,
wrecked
shut up
Robert
and get
De
in the
Niro.
car.
Well, it's just another way that I am literally like Robert De Niro in Heat.
Just another way.
Dude, whenever he's talking to his ex-wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife, Al Pacino, and he's talking about, well, she's like, you're addicted to hunting. Like this is what you do. And like you can't see past your objective. He's like, yeah, I fucking hold on to my angst. I need it. It makes me sharp.
Yeah.
And
You want to date
like
a shitty guy at
yeah,
his
he's
job?
like, I'm not going to change anything about what I do because I need it to
Yeah.
stop bad guys.
Yeah. She's like, can you love me more? And he's like, you want to hear about the cracked baby that went in the microwave? And I was
Yeah.
like, what, dude?
And she's immediately like, you win.
Yeah. She's
Like,
like, Jesus.
I guess.
Fucking give up.
Yeah.
Michael Mann did.
They're so combative immediately, though. That's what bugged me, where it was like,
Yeah.
honey, can
Well,
we?
yeah.
And it was just like, shut up.
yeah.
What are you doing? What do you want from me?
Yeah.
You know, it was like,
You can tell it's been going on a while at least.
That's
yeah.
what it's implying.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, Jesus.
In that panel, Michael Mann said that the only thing he wished he could take out of the movie is the scene with Ralph, the guy that cucks Al Pacino.
Oh my God. No, you sit
Oh,
down.
yeah.
You sit down.
Yeah, he's like, that's the
Yeah.
one scene I would take out of this movie is that scene.
That's fair.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
Taking my TV.
Pretty
He's like,
much.
you can fuck my wife, but not watch my TV.
Honestly, same.
This is my CRT. I play Melee on this.
Yeah. I like that he has a huge, like, modern, postmodern house, like, beautiful $1 million home. And then he's like, I'm taking the Philips CRT kitchen size.
Yeah.
That wasn't his house though.
Whatever.
It was hers.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, man.
Don't care.
Oh, fucking whatever.
Illinois is a
Don't
marital
care.
state.
Didn't ask.
All right.
Get
You should say
ratioed.
that.
Just no reason. Just dab on you for no reason.
Interesting question.
Go on.
Counterpoint. Suck my shit.
I was kind of annoyed how Danny Trejo was like a secondary character in this movie until the end.
I don't particularly mind it because Danny Trejo typically just plays a hard dude that gets killed.
Yeah, but like it was so apparent, like they're all trying to decide if they're in on the heist, and everybody else gets like a close up and like a stressful moment and a decision moment,
I
and then
see.
Danny's like, yeah, sure, in a wide shot. Like he didn't
He's
get
just
line-
already a
he's
dead
just
guy.
there.
Yeah.
He was just like there in the background.
They took out it was a deleted scene, the scene where his wife and himself are killed by
Waingro?
Waingro. Yeah. They deleted that scene. But honestly, dude, I respect the fuck out of how they filmed Danny Trejo's spoilers death scene. I thought that was like one of his best performances ever in a movie.
Makeup was really good.
Yeah,
The makeup was good, and his performance, dude. Like he's not being like typical Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
He's like dying, and like it's like under
Yeah.
his breath. I was like, that's a fucking solid performance
Like
right there.
the way
Yeah.
he just repeats Van Zant. He's like, I can't muster up any other words or thoughts. Just know it's Van Zant.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah,
I would take out the backstory we get on the fill-in driver, and then add more fluff to Danny Trejo's character.
but the fill-in driver, that was a great story, though. It's a great mini movie, essentially, in this movie.
I like it because it adds, because it sort of subverts how you think, like, oh, this guy's part of the crew, and then he dies so brutally and suddenly that you're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, they don't even.
And
they
it-
got
and-
this guy for the express purpose of essentially dying.
Yeah, and it was
I mean, they didn't know that,
thing.
but yeah.
They were at a diner and they spotted him and like,
Yeah.
we need a driver, and he's like, it's the choice that he makes in that moment. It's about him, where it's like, yes or no, we got to leave in 30 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
It's the antithesis of the fucking, you have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, you have this yes or no question right now, we're leaving. And he's like, yes.
He kind of pulls
and he
this.
gets fucking killed.
Yeah, he pulls
It's poetic in that way.
the same thing that De Niro does later in the movie.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go, dies, and then De Niro goes, I gotta take care of something, dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
BRB dies.
BRB
Yeah.
dies. Oh man, dude, I gotta bring it up. The fucking shootout scene, dude.
let's freaking
course.
go, dude. As soon as the bank heist starts, it's like electric.
Can we go in before the shootout? Can we
No,
talk-
I already started it.
That's
we-
a good point. That's a fair
But
point.
you're gonna skip the whole heist?
No,
All right,
We're going in Pulp Fiction order.
go ahead.
my bad.
No, go ahead.
No, he's good. It's foreshadowing.
Go ahead.
So when they're breaking into the bank,
Uh-huh.
all the details, like the subtle, again, the tactician thing that's just shown, where it's like they all had their roles, they all like did this.
There's like the leading man dude.
Yeah, the way Robert De Niro gets the key, knocks the guy out. He goes, sit there, let it bleed. Walks away, gets the key, opens the thing, and then Val Kilmer goes straight to the back and he starts throwing duffel bags. But even before that, the way he loads the fucking duffel bags looked like a
yes.
professional thief.
He's like, oh, you've done this dozens of times.
Yeah, like
He's like,
usually
give me the key. What key? Dude!
yeah, like I'm not
fucking around.
Fucking around here, dude.
It's the fact it's a lot of this movie can look like a strong arming its way through an action movie type of thing, even in the shootout. But when you pay attention, he punches him not because it's like, oh, I'm just gonna,
He's not trying to assert his dominance.
No.
He's like, I'm doing a thing. You're in the fucking way.
he's like, I know you already have it. I've done my research. Stop fucking with me, and this is the fastest way to get the key.
Yep.
That was the tactic there.
And from his perspective, it's probably merciful because he's like, I could just shoot you in the fucking. I have an AR-15 in a bank.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
And the way he's like the knowledge of getting up and saying, your money's insured by the federal government. Think about your families. We're not trying to kill anybody. Don't fuck around.
We're still in the
Yeah.
bank's money, not your money. Your money's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes,
I'd be like, you know what? Take it.
yeah, I would be like,
Yeah.
chilling.
Like, well,
Take,
fucking whatever,
take
dude.
more. I'm not gonna tell.
Can I get on my phone? Like,
yeah.
can I play fucking Angry Birds while you do this?
Yeah. But like even the line of like, hey, if you got a heart condition, you can lean on a wall.
Yes.
How many times do you do a bank robbery to know that maybe somebody has a condition that they'll need to do that?
This is a bit of a stressful situation for some.
yeah. Like he's been through the trenches a few times to know
A
that.
bit.
Yeah. But so then you watch him load the duffel bags.
The systematic ski masks, like one person puts one on, then another, then another.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then, but then in other movies, you see him grab handfuls and throw it in and frantically whatever. He takes the full bag, douses it over the money, and flips the money.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, that looked pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
like,
just how you do.
He looks
Yeah.
like he's making a pizza at a place he's worked at for like 40 years.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
fucking slaps the dough in the air and
He's
fucking puts it in the bag.
Yeah. And then throws a bag out, loads another one, and then he grabs a bag, passes it. It was so the tactics of it.
Yeah.
All the way to once they get the money, they're going out. This is one of my favorite small details, and it's barely touched on. He walks up to the car. The first guy to the getaway vehicle walks up, and he opens the passenger door slightly and then gets in the back. He leaves the passenger door open.
Just as another easy way
Just
to...
another...
Save a quick 0.4 seconds.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, the hardest part of this, though, the fucking
Yes.
hardest thing in the world, is Val Kilmer getting to the car, about to get in, sees a cop for like literally 0.2 seconds, immediately starts shooting, dude.
He's literally smiling.
Without fucking hesitation. He's like about to go in, like immediately
Dude.
starts going.
Yes.
And then fucking sound design achievement in all of cinema, dude.
This is the
Yes.
one thing I remember from this movie.
Yes.
From when I first saw it, I was like, that was a loud ass movie. Like-
Get this shit though, dude. So they film all of this and it's fucking horrible shootout, and they have to like replace every single bullet on screen with sound design. They do it. Michael Mann's like, scrap this shit. We're using the exact audio from when we filmed it that day, because there's nothing more horrifying than the sounds of those bullets bouncing off the fucking glass buildings,
100%.
Yeah.
the glass skyscrapers that we're at on the day. Like, it sounds horrific.
And
Yeah.
that was the fucking move.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
I mean, and that was in that episode of One Perfect Shot or A Perfect
Yeah.
Shot or whatever
Yeah.
on HBO, where Michael Mann broke down that shootout scene, and they scrapped all that design stuff they had microphones placed throughout.
yeah.
But they break down like the geography of where they were, like you said, between buildings, and so it's just loud as fuck. Like they're shooting practical, like not real rounds, but you know what I mean. Like
Right.
they're shooting.
But the sound waves are bouncing back and forth
Yeah.
like a billion fucking times.
can you imagine?
Glass
Like,
buildings, dude.
can you imagine being in Chicago and hearing that and just being like, "What the fuck?"
Just
is
another
it's a
normal
war-
day in Chicago.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
No, it's a war zone down there, dude.
Yeah.
And then whenever the One Perfect Shot comes in, I'm like, I appreciated that shot even more. This
Yes.
on the second repeat. You know what I'm talking?
Which one?
The Val Kilmer shot. Where he's like out, he's on the side of that car door shooting, reloads,
Yeah.
gets up again,
Flips
turns
backwards.
around.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate that shot even more now after that.
The amount of training that went into that, and like,
Yeah, no,
dude,
they trained a lot with like automatic weapons, and apparently they show the clip of him doing a tactical reload to the Marines.
yes,
To show how to do it.
they're like, you better be as good as this actor was.
or to be as good as Goose or whatever the fuck is
Yeah.
he's Goose, right?
No, he
Or
was Iceman.
Yeah.
He was Iceman.
Same thing. Fucking.
But dude, back
Smash
to
Bros.
back
tags.
to the no hesitation thing. Like the way he's like
None at all.
smiling. He's like, haha, we did it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, just goosebumps.
it's like he hit L2 on his body. He was just like,
yeah. Just aim lock immediately.
yeah.
Another fun detail about that is how the robbers, like everyone, they were in full auto, like their guns full automatic the
Man.
whole time, but the cops were all in semi-auto.
Shit.
Yeah,
So that's
fucking
like-
9mm. Like, fuck. Good luck.
Yeah, well, even if they had rifles, they had to shoot single fire. Most of their guns would be like that, but also it shows the duality of like the robbers having no like
No rules.
They're
to
just
work
spraying.
with. Yeah.
Just spraying.
hitting bystanders. You
Picking
don't
up
give a
little
fuck.
girls as human meat shields.
Yeah.
you see them hitting other people even multiple times.
And honestly, dude, like, I think at least a lot in these like 90s movies where you have Robert De Niro and Al Pacino doing like athletic things and, you know, kicking ass and fucking taking names and shit. I don't think that there's been a better action performance from Al Pacino than him running with that semi-automatic.
100%.
Like, he is running for his fucking life. Like, not for his life, but for other people's lives.
Yeah.
You could see it in the way that he's running. There's
like concern on his face.
Yes, there's concern. Like, there's a performance in the way that he's running.
Yeah.
That's like, how do you do that? How do you direct somebody to do that?
Yeah.
I forget it a lot of the time because of how, in today's world, how memeable Al Pacino is. But he's a fucking incredible actor.
Yeah,
And
of course.
yes, he is astounding in this. He's definitely phoned it in before,
Yeah.
but holy fucking shit, does he absolutely steal the show. He might steal the show from fucking Robert De Niro in this movie. He is literally perfect in this fucking
Yeah.
movie, man.
Yeah. So the robbers are making their way downtown,
Walking fast.
just spraying their M16s, and then Al Pacino's like hot on their trail, just fucking
Wait up, guys.
Then hits him with a.
shooting like a Nerf gun. Pew pew.
What if instead, like, I want to fucking like the sound reverberating off the buildings, but it's.
The sound design, man.
Yeah,
he
so
was
good.
just- was
He's got
just
like a rubber
unbelievable.
band between his fingers. He's like, I gotta get you.
Yeah. Yeah. But one of the other things I wanted to get back to was, you know how, like I was saying earlier, it seems like some of this can just be like an action movie or strong arming their way out. If you really watch the way Robert De Niro and Val Kilmer were moving, like, okay, you can make the argument that it's just, oh my god, fucking heat.
Yeah, find cover, shoot. Find cover, shoot.
It's crazy how many bullets they're firing. But
Yeah.
when you pay attention, it's like Val Kilmer shoots, Robert De Niro moves. Then Val Kilmer reloads, then Robert De Niro does covering fire and then that's how they were getting out.
Yeah.
Dude,
So it was
it's
like
so fucking smart.
Robert De Niro would do cover fire, Val Kilmer would move. Val Kilmer would do cover fire, Robert De Niro would move. And it looks, if you're just watching the fight,
It just looks like shooting.
it just
Right,
looks like
right.
shooting and running.
But if
shooting
you're
and
paying
running.
attention to their actual movements, it is fucking. It's tactile. It's
Yeah.
fucking. Yeah.
Even
it's-
when they're telling the other person to go,
Like
he's like,
you-
go, go, go.
You know for a fact that they've done this before, or if they haven't done it, they have planned this, practiced this before.
Yeah, and the way they're spraying the cars isn't necessarily to hit all the cops.
It's just
They were-
suppressive fire.
It's literally fucking suppressive fire. Yeah, and it looks silly to maybe somebody just like watching and just going, wow, they're just fucking.
They're not gonna hit anybody.
Where's the van? Run, shoot, go, go, go.
Yeah.
It looks like the first action movie ever filmed or something, right?
Yeah.
Or like the one that's known for, the big
But
shootout
it's
scene.
because so many people have like implemented this in their film,
Yeah.
and it's not as well thought out or anything
Right,
like that. It's-
exactly.
it's a parody of itself in ways.
Yeah,
or there have
exactly.
been so many parodies that it kind of lessens the impact that this scene has.
Yeah.
But if you look at this scene for what it is, dude, it is fucking cinematic history. One of the greatest action scenes in all of cinema, dude.
Absolutely.
This
I mean,
has like 5 goat scenes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Like,
dude, no
absolutely
doubt. You're
goated
fucking
scenes.
lucky if you get one of those in your film these days.
Yeah.
And this has so many of them,
Yeah.
dude. The diner scene, the fucking this scene, the heist scene, the fucking
The drill with the heat detection.
yeah, exactly, yeah. The heist where they
Okay.
fucking leave. Come on, man.
dude, yeah.
Dude, the shooting through the windshield because he's like, I simply can see you, so
Yeah.
I will shoot
Yeah,
you. Like,
yeah, that,
dude.
but shooting from inside the car. And I love how as soon as they see the cops, like the millisecond, like you were saying, like it's fucking.
I don't even have that reaction time.
Yeah,
It's abandon all fucking
it's, it's bank robbery,
reckless abandon.
Fucking foobar.
Yeah,
Like-
fucking speed run any percent. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
like
It is Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
4
Straight up.
5 stars. Like it.
Yeah.
It's fucking go time, dude.
yeah, immediate 0 to 100.
And they get out.
Some of them.
Not Tom
Yeah.
Sizemore. He gets fucking clapped.
So does the
Yeah.
driver.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah. Right away. Which was also like they're in the car, they almost get out, the driver gets taken out the tires, the driver's dead. Then they're on foot, and then it's the Val Kilmer fucking push Robert De Niro, like that combo of getting out.
Shouts
And
to Wes Studi, dude. I brought him up like last week. We were talking about The Revenant.
oh really?
Yeah.
The driver?
No, he's like he's the Native American detective. He's like with Robert De Niro. He's the one that
Oh, yeah.
he's the one that shoots out the
Gotcha. He gets that little
the driver.
moment. Gotcha, yeah.
He's throughout this film. I was like, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we get the
And
best
Buffalo Bob from fucking The Silence
Yeah,
of the Lambs.
Thank you.
Buffalo Bill.
yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't place that.
My 3 favorite movies. My
Yeah.
top 3 are all connected.
it's true.
Heat.
The heat connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love how Buffalo Bill dies, and then Al Pacino checks on him for like 0.2 seconds, and then it's like, nah, he's fucking dead.
And he has a horrible face, dude. He's-
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
dies
he
with-
looks like he got decapitated. He's like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
he died with fear in his eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking,
But
Hard.
dude, the hardness also of Robert De Niro, the fucking tactics of, hey, there's a fire alarm going off, and then he turns around, intentionally waving the flashlight so he'll look like a fucking hotel employee. It
and to-
seems simple, but
to
it's
change
so
a
smart.
sports jacket, to fucking call room service to get the number of the room.
dude.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude.
So
And it's
sick.
all like on the fly. Like
Yeah.
he's
he's
not just a
fucking,
good.
He's just fucking smart as
Yeah,
shit, dude.
he's not just like the best criminal. He's an intelligent person.
A literal criminal mastermind, dude. That's like where that comes from. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
for real.
it's
Yeah.
characters like this.
I love how the shootout though after
He's
that
the Joker,
happened,
baby. Oh shit. Sorry.
after the shootout that was the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like what, like 2 hours in?
Wasn't the interrogation scene like the very middle of the movie? Or not the interrogation,
The
fucking
cafe.
the cafe.
Cafe? Is
Yeah.
it?
Pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure the bank heist starts at about 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
The Dark Knight does the same exact thing, where the interrogation scene with Batman and the Joker
Right in
is
the middle.
exactly in the middle. So I think another parallel
He
of
just copied his
Oh,
own work.
that's amazing.
Dark Knight and Heat.
That's crazy.
And that, like, he wanted to replicate the cafe scene with Batman and the Joker and created an iconic scene because of it.
And in
Yeah.
the Batman, they pretty much do that.
yeah, very similar. Not as well done, but
Yeah.
What else we got?
dude, the fucking execution of Waingro.
Brutal.
That was sick.
Look at me. Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, what? I don't want to. Doof, doof, doof.
Yeah.
and like this is a guy that's killed women.
Yeah.
He's a fucking piece of garbage shit.
I didn't catch that he had a Nazi tattoo the first time I watched this movie.
Oh wow, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. But he kills those hookers. The hooker that
Yeah.
Al Pacino finds. He fucking kills Danny Trejo and his wife.
Yep.
And like Robert De Niro's like, I can't let him go.
Yeah.
He's a menace to society.
No, it's like he fucked over our job. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I got to get him. And even John Voight calling him to be like, hey, I know you don't care about this, but he's at the fucking Four Seasons Hotel under
You'd
the
be
name
right.
Jameson.
Yeah.
And he's like, yep, you'd be right. And he's like, fuck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I got to go. Yeah, big time.
It's a fucking e-brake and
he
he
was-
hits the Tokyo Drift and
Yeah.
exits the
and
freeway.
he was almost gone, dude. He was almost out of there.
He literally said the words home free.
Home free. And in parallel,
Are you?
Val Kilmer gets away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that's like, or, you know, his wife tips him off or whatever, but he's like, all right, cut and run.
I also love the small detail of just her swiping the.
Yeah.
All she did was standing at the patio with the cops in the apartment. they're like, go greet him, tell him it's okay or whatever.
Yeah.
She goes out there, just like one little hand signal, and Val Kilmer's fucking out of here.
He's like, understood, and I will alter my life course now.
Dude, the fucking heartbreak in his face too.
I know.
Yeah.
Like it's not only the realization of like, oh my god, it's my wife, and he's so fucking happy, and he's like, I made it. Here she is, and she's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And like just his like, and like his
Literally
shoulders
can never see her again.
can
Immediately.
never see her again. His shoulders gone essentially.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck, and like when it washes over his face, come on, dude. Val Kilmer is a goddamn fucking legend.
Yeah.
Mad respect to fucking Val Kilmer. That was
he came onto this
Brilliant.
movie right off of Batman Forever too, right?
no.
Batman Returns.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that was way after.
It was after?
No, Batman Forever is 95, right?
I'm pretty sure he.
I'll
Because that
look
was
it- I'll look
before
it-
Batman and Robin. Batman and Robin came out after.
I'm pretty sure
this.
Heat is after.
Alexa,
I'm sorry, Batman.
When did the
Returns-
movie Batman Forever
I'm
come out?
literally looking it up. Why do you have to
Alright.
ask her
The
anything?
film Batman
it's more
Forever was
entertaining.
released on June
not.
16th, 1995.
95, 2 years before this movie. So he came out.
So I
Not-
was. Like,
Heat is
the right
95?
guy. No, Heat is 97. Batman.
Heat is 95.
What
Heat is 95.
is it?
Yeah, so he.
What?
He only took this movie because his schedule opened up on Batman.
Ah, okay.
Hard.
Yeah, 95, same year.
Okay. Yeah, so Keanu Reeves was almost Val Kilmer's character, by the way.
Huh.
I couldn't see him with the blonde hair.
But at the very last second, I couldn't see him blonde.
Not with the blonde
Just
ponytail.
swapping the hair. You're like, yeah.
Like they would have done that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't need the. I didn't like the attempted suicide thing, but I get it serves a message of how disconnected Al Pacino is from his family. But he doesn't fucking learn anything from it either.
No.
He goes. Oh my gosh, she almost died. Pager, I gotta go again.
Gotta go kill a man.
And she's just like, oh, I'm accepting of it. Like, I love how in the arc of
That's
all the
my
women,
man.
yeah, all the arc of all the women in the movie are, hey, you should be at home more. To, I'm proud of you. You're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
You sure
But
are
they
the
get-
person you are.
They
Yeah.
essentially agree on getting divorced, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's almost like she's like accepting, like, go get him, Tiger. It's like the way she like.
I
But,
have
like,
zero control.
That's after they've both agreed on a divorce, though. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little more acceptable in this scenario.
Maybe.
If it was something where like her daughter's dying, and he's like, "We'll fix this. I gotta go." You know what I mean?
His daughter, literally just attempted suicide,
Stepdaughter. But yeah.
and he's like, I won't wait for her to get up. Like he's got to go. Well,
Yeah.
imagine waking up like, hey, I killed myself because I don't have a strong parental figure in my life, and then where's Dad? Oh, he dropped you off.
To go do the thing that he literally is always doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
That whole side story, like I didn't need the daughter thing, but
He's like, why are you sleeping in the bathtub?
yeah,
But I think that makes sense for his character though, because he's
I
saying that this matters more than having a family, which a lot of detectives end up doing, which is why they get
Yeah,
divorced
but
and
I think
remarried.
typically in a movie when a person commit or attempt suicide, it's meant to be a sort of like wake up call in the other person.
Right,
right,
Whereas this just sort of more exemplifies the fact that he is who he is.
yeah, he was like, oh fuck, I gotta tie off the limbs. She's not breathing. Her pulse is pretty weak.
She cut her fucking femoral artery. I was like,
Yeah.
she would simply be dead.
She went
Like,
straight
Yeah.
for the arteries.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, she'll be all right. And he's like, all right, well, I gotta go kill Robert De Niro now. And
Gotta go wander around a hotel with a gun.
yeah, but which, by the way, how did John Voight know that
Information
the
broker.
guy checked into the hotel? Is he just the guy that knows things?
because Al Pacino had got the information. He's like, all right, spread it everywhere because we want him going to the hotel.
Gotcha. Smart.
Got it. I missed that line. That was the thing. He's like, oh, put it out on the airwaves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
Like,
the
I
thing.
want everyone to know.
So they were broadcasting that info to all the
So that
people on
Nick
the
would
street.
get a hold of it.
Got it, and it was just a trap.
Yeah.
Smart. Okay. Yeah, I didn't understand
Some
how
real
he
spy
knew.
versus spy shit.
For real,
Oh
though.
no, he just fell.
No.
Oh no, Daddy.
But the fire rises. The hardest line from Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, fire rises.
The fire rises. You are an African man. Bane is African in Dark Knight Rises.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Definitely not.
100% is.
I don't even think they say the country where it happened.
But they say Africa.
I don't think so.
I'm 100% sure of this.
Okay. How many times do you think you've seen it?
9 or 10.
Okay.
I still think I'm 100% right.
All right.
So Kevin Gage, the guy that plays the Nazi murderer, he was actually in prison for 2 years in 2003 on a marijuana charge, even though he had a medical
What
marijuana.
a piece of shit smoking weed.
Yeah, I know.
Awful.
When he had a medical
Criminal.
marijuana license in California,
They should have executed him.
but everyone in prison referred to him as Wayne Grow from the.
He's like,
Oh, wow.
hey, I'll use it to my advantage.
yeah.
What about those women I killed?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we
There's
got.
one guy in prison that's like, he thinks heat is real. He's like,
Yeah.
why'd you do that?
Dude, the fucking climax, dude. Him running down Robert De Niro on the fucking airstrip.
And then like
Planes
the
are flying
lights.
by, the lights, the fucking like running in the fields, dude. They're on the runway. Come on, dude. That is a climax and no fucking music on top of it until the very fucking end.
It's like the definition of suspenseful.
Also, each scene that you see Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, the only music that is on top of it is composed by Moby.
Cool.
That's sick. That's the end.
the bald
like the
guy.
end credits song was composed by Moby.
Yeah, he composed the song where they're on the highway where Al Pacino's pulling over Robert De Niro, and then again on the runway.
Big miss that they didn't play Highway to the Danger Zone.
Yeah, that would have really set the tone for the movie Heat.
Yeah.
Is that one song from Top Gun?
Michael Mann, if you need any advice, my starting fee is $750,000 per hour.
It's fair.
Al Pacino had a full facelift before the making of this movie.
Yeesh.
He looks great.
Yeah. Didn't see that coming.
He's got a great lift, dude.
He's got a great face. I hated that so much.
You do it again, though.
Nah. I'll probably edit that out.
You got a great face.
You nailed it.
Thank you.
She got a great ass.
You guys want to play a quick game?
Yeah. Want the music?
Sure.
What kind of game?
Guess how many rounds were shot
Jesus Christ.
per take.
I feel like Josh already knows this
Per
and is
take of
pretending not
in
to.
Heat.
Per take?
Per take, yeah.
Could you repeat the question?
How many rounds were shot in the bank heist scene in the streets of Chicago per take?
Does this mean in total or for each
What are you
instance?
talking about?
You're
Why
being
is a
wildly...
fucking number,
You're
dude?
being unclear, and I'd like you to be clear.
There's always a follow-up. Like every fucking...
Just fucking say a number, dude.
like,
fucking-
hey, remember when I was like, hey, how old are you? You're like, in calendar years? Or I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that.
I'll go first.
How many rounds were shot
No, I'll go first.
per take? Go.
Per take is 3,000.
3,000 per
10,000.
take.
See, you already knew it, and you're pretending not to.
The estimate per take was 800 to 1,000 shots. Per take.
Congratulations, Alex.
You're quite the bluffer. I'm just...
I just said a number. It was real fucking hard, Alex.
The train station shown at the beginning of the film is the same one from Collateral, which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
Sick.
That's all I got for fun facts.
That's fucking amazing.
Those are all of the fun facts I have.
Was that it for
Fun.
the movie Heat?
Fun film facts with a PH. Yeah.
All right. Fucking amazing, dude. Now. Hold on.
Do it again. This time with feeling.
Is it cinema with Marty Scorsese? Boys, we have to determine whether or not the movie Heat by Michael Mann is cinema or not cinema.
Hey, well, let's run this about as fast as Val Kilmer started shooting that cop. Ready?
Ready?
Cinema 4-3.
Yep.
Cinema, cinema, cinema.
Easy.
4-3?
4-3.
4-3.
4-3?
4-3.
4-3! Congratulations, guys.
That's obvious.
The fucking easiest 4-3 of all fucking
Fucking
time.
speedrun any percent.
It's cinema.
We made it.
It's 4-3. It goes on the fucking Asterion list, dude.
Hell yeah. That list that we haven't made yet.
Well,
We'll make it.
Well,
We'll make it.
Figure it out.
Anyways, yeah,
We
that's
won't.
Asterion certified. I want to call it something else though.
all right.
Something more us related.
I'm down.
4-3, the 4-3 collection.
Sure.
4-3 for us. I don't know.
I'm fucking tired. Hey, Heat 2 is out as a book.
Yeah, go pick up that book. What's up with all these books?
Yeah, what's up with all these books?
Bugs.
Dang. Huh. What's up with all these books?
DMT?
Yeah, dumb movie title for the movie Heat by Michael Mann.
Who's going first? Alex, go ahead.
I got Schmeat because this movie's got big Schmeat.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
That's
Hard shit.
Hard shit.
Hard
okay.
shit the movie.
So those
Okay.
two.
All right. So you got Schmeat and Hard shit.
Yeah.
Got it. I got Rob a Bank Speedrun 90%. Cool Person Stuff. Cops and Robbers. Pacino versus De Niro.
I feel like you've already used that before.
What, the versus thing?
No, for Irishman.
Pacino, De
Check
Niro?
the tapes.
The Irishman was something else. Marty Scorsese's probably.
Probably.
Fucking know.
I have Blue Collar Crime.
Nice.
That's good.
You know. God Vibes. Instead of Good Vibes, God Vibes. All right.
No,
Great ass movie. It's a great ass movie.
I got it, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Blue Collar Crime.
Yeah, I like it.
I like Blue Collar Crime as well.
We did it.
Congrats to us, dude.
We really did it this time.
We done did it.
What a great episode, boys.
Actor game, Al Pacino.
We did great, didn't we?
We did fan-fucking-tastic, honestly. Al Pacino?
Let's do it.
Fuck.
Who won? Alex, go ahead.
Hey.
The Irishman.
Scarface.
Godfather.
Fuck, I don't want to use my good ones. Danny Collins. God damn it.
House of Gucci.
Donnie Brasco.
Fuck. Carlito's Way.
Nice.
Any Given Sunday.
Son of a bitch. That was mine, and I am now out.
That is such a good one.
Anytime I am like, I got this one locked in, the person says it before me, I'm just not going to be able to think of anything.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh,
I get it. Just pulls the rug out from under you.
Jack and Jill.
Oh my god. Did you just wipe your nose on the Shure
tried to scratch it.
SM7B? Okay.
I'm out. I'm out. You won.
Congrats to me.
Do you have one more?
Yeah. Heat 2, probably.
Probably Heat 2 in the future sometime.
What's the movie where he plays the devil?
Oh, Devil's Advocate.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
fuck.
I was on the tip of my tongue.
Son of a
I couldn't think of
bitch.
it. My dumbass. Hey, what's the one where he plays the devil?
of Hell!
I was literally like, what is that Upon a Burning Body song? Like,
All right, Robert Denise's.
Let's do it.
fuck.
Since I won, I'll go with Heat.
The Irishman.
The Godfather Part 2.
Shit. Robert De Niro was also in Dirty Grandpa.
Meet the Parents.
It's the second time you've done that, but I will attempt. Robert De Niro, one of the most famous actors of all time, was in Jackie Brown.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. He's so good in that. Silver Linings Playbook.
Raging Bull.
Taxi Driver. Did someone already say that?
No. Good job.
You're like, but you're
Casino.
out. Because-
I'm out.
Goodfellas.
Shit, no one said that?
Analyze This.
It's analyzed this, but fuck. Oh, Cape Fear.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. The Kids Are All Right.
Never even seen that.
Cape Fear is fucking awesome.
I'll just say I'm out.
Robert De Niro's was also. Son of a bitch. He stole my line. Oh fuck. Oh shit! The one with fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman, where he's a drag queen. Fuck! Will that be enough? That's enough.
Capote?
Congrats to me.
Is that the name of the movie? Would that be enough?
No.
Did you just win?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm zoned the fuck out.
Go sleep.
I've been asleep.
I'm hitting a half a nini
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, dude, go Nini.
Okay. Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies, and thank you for supporting us on Patreon. This is your Go Max Plus for the month. Hope you enjoy the Discord. Hope you, I don't know. Thanks. Love y'all. Y'all are fucking...
Thank you.
Check out Heat if you haven't. Fuck you if you haven't, though.
Yeah.
Watch it. Or else I'm talking to an empty telephone.
Talking to an empty microphone. Later, toads.
Fucking B.
Didn't you just love our critical analysis of the Michael Mann joint Heat? I know, right? It's fucking fantastic. Did you know for $5 a month, you can have access to exclusive episodes, movie episodes, and now our new weekly just bit episode where we just talk about a bunch of bullshit, just three guys shitting around, and it's called Supplements, and it is on Patreon. Subscribe to patreon.com/therearetooManyMovies for $5 a month to get access to those, to get access to our community, the online Discord, where we just fucking talk to you about shit. And then also you share the movies that you bought, and then we're like, that's cool, I bought that too. All of it is in the Patreon. Please subscribe. Only $5 a fucking month. So now let's throw back to my birthday episode from about 2 years ago for Batman Forever, directed by Joel Schumacher, starring our boy Val Kilmer. And this is a special one to me, special one to you guys. We wanted to share it with you again. If you haven't heard it before, if you're catching up on the podcast, this is it.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever.
All right.
AKA Bulge Man Forever.
Nipple Man forever.
All right. Let's get past that, guys.
Directed by Joel Schumacher.
Schumacher. Actually.
Let's get past the obvious here, all right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I turn this movie on, we get the WB logo morphing into the bat symbol, dude.
Yeah.
And then we get a title, the fucking title cards, which just are a shotgun blast to the goddamn face of nostalgia, dude.
They are
Yes.
the first 3D titles ever animated. It's like, hey, what should we... Hey, I figured out how to animate titles in 3D space. What should we do? Shoom
Right. 3D.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
And the score.
Every morning I would wake up to play with toys. That's immediately what's going through my
I had
goddamn
all
head.
these toys, dude.
Same.
I had
yeah,
I had
yep.
the blue Batmobile. I had the Batwing. I had the Bat boat.
The green as fuck Riddler with the cane.
Yep.
Designed by what's his name? Iger, the guy that did the Alien.
Oh,
Design.
H.R. Geiger.
H.R.
Wait,
Geiger.
H.R. Geiger designed the Batmobile?
He designed this Batmobile.
Whoa, that's sick.
Damn.
I thought he designed Tim Burton's one. I didn't know this.
No, that is Anton Furst that,
Okay.
that designed the Tim Burton Batmobile.
Nice. H.R. Geiger. That guy
Fucking
is
sick.
fucking sick. Legend.
Fuck yeah, dude. And he originally had this idea of like it more so looked like a spider. The Batmobile did. So they had to like kind of rein it in because like it wasn't actually able to drive his design.
It was not street legal.
They're like, hey, HR, we love your spider bat design here, but it has to drive, though.
Yeah.
Right. It's
has-
a car.
It's in the name mobile. It has to be mobile.
It didn't have any like discernible bat qualities to it. So I think they kind of reined it in a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just
Yeah.
give it the ribs of H.R. Geiger.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it's a fucking iconic Batmobile. Like I
Sick.
love that Batmobile. It's not mine necessarily.
Oh, it's not your Batmobile?
It doesn't belong to me.
Which Batmobile is your Batmobile, Josh?
The Anton Furst Tim Burton 1989 Batmobile, dude.
Totes.
Okay, yeah. The long phallic one?
Yes.
That's what I love, dude. I love it. Okay, so
I thought you were going to say the Jeep Renegade Batman edition.
that's technically mine.
Yeah, it is technically
But
yours.
that's more so Bruce Wayne's
Oh, my bad.
car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because those are different people.
Because he would drive a Jeep.
Yeah. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
in
did.
Batman
V
Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Jeep.
He
Mobile.
drove it.
It's a Jeep thing.
While chugging Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's me, actually. Okay, so Batmobile designed by H.R. Geiger. Alfred comes with the fucking jokes.
He's fucking killing it. He's hot Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, it's, Alfred is. Wait, no, that's not. You're not.
Oh, I'm thinking of.
Which movie did you watch?
Sorry, I watched every Batman movie just to get a good sense of Batman.
Yeah, that one. I don't like the like hot, young, sporty, looks like he could fight type of.
Michael
Alfred.
Caine nailed it.
Yeah, Michael Caine and this one are like Alfred. Like he should be. He shouldn't be. He should be. Old and smart and helps with the devices, not fucking. He doesn't look. He doesn't look like he could be a sidekick.
Totally.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've liked every Alfred incarnation.
Zack Snyder's is so Snydered out, where it's
Definitely.
like, he's Bowflex.
He's like a hot old man.
Yeah, it has to be a
everyone's-
hot guy.
Everyone's
just
hot
'cause.
in that universe.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Whereas in the Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman is Andy Serkis.
Oh, shit.
Who's that?
Gollum.
Andy Serkis? Gollum?
Oh, that works.
I think that'll work.
Yeah,
that
I mean,
works,
he's just amazing, so
Yeah,
he'll
he's good.
make it work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But this Alfred is like our childhood Alfred. You know what I mean?
What if he just mocaps an old man? Like Andy
It's
Serkis.
Michael Caine's like character model.
Yeah, they do like a character model of Michael Caine, but it's Andy Serkis, and then he's like, "Why don't I get an Oscar for this?"
Yeah, he's like crawling on rocks as Michael Caine.
I got to be Michael Caine.
It's still acting, damn it.
Dutch angles times 11D.
This
Times
is
a
Dutch-
billion.
The camera was never level. Basically, when they looked at the camera leveler, that little green bubble thing, they were like, "I don't ever want to see that in the fucking middle." They're yelling at the camera department. Joel
Like,
Shoemaker's
oh.
like, "If I see a bubble sitting in the middle of that fucking camera, you're all fucking fired." Period.
100%.
Dutch angles forever.
The entire movie. dude.
Entire movie, the camera's crooked.
Hard 45 angles the whole movie.
Yeah.
Hard. And then we get introduced to Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Guys, this is the worst part of this movie.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't
By
fit.
a long shot.
Also, didn't get an origin story. What's up with that?
Well,
He
you
did.
know it.
He did.
What?
In Batman?
in the
court-
flashback?
yeah, the court scene.
Oh, by the way, we'll get to that. But holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh fuck.
what?
Should I just skip right to it?
You gotta go for it.
All
We're
right.
talking about
So
Two-Face here.
first of all, the fact that there's like a multicam CNN coverage of like of every angle of that fight.
So we can be
but
like,
also the shot of Batman tried to save him, and he's like erupting out of the crowd, which leads you to believe it. He was just sitting there
In a club.
in the cowl, just watching the court. Like it's one of two things: either he was just in full bat suit watching the court, which is hilarious,
Yeah.
or he was crouched under like a pew, which is also funny, where he's just like waiting to see if something happens.
He's on one of the gargoyles, just like watching.
that's immediately where I'm thinking. Like he's on top of a gargoyle, like in the Arkham games.
Yeah, but it shows him jumping out of the crowd like over
yeah, yeah.
Oh fuck! I laughed so hard when I saw that.
It was hilarious.
And then Tommy Lee Jones is perfectly like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the side of my face.
This one half, 50%.
Yeah.
Exactly down the middle.
Yeah, that was so fucking funny. That made me laugh so hard just watching Val Kilmer like hop over the pew.
Yeah.
Silly shit.
Silly shit.
That was his origin.
It's
but,
a silly big fun time.
Yeah.
but the whole movie is, yeah. But like also, we should mention he was recasted from a black man, like 1989.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Billy D. Williams was supposed to play
shit.
Two-Face. In Tim Burton's 1989 Batman, fucking
He was Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent is Billy D. Williams, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And they had to buy him out of this entire. They had to buy out his entire film contract because he specifically stated that he would only be Harvey Dent in Tim Burton's Batman if he could play Two-Face.
And
Smart move by him.
Yeah,
for sure.
Fucking smart move.
Yeah.
And then fucking Joel Schumacher comes in and like, oh yeah, I don't want Billy D. Williams for this for some fucking reason. Let's give it to Tommy Lee Jones. He's gonna have a great time doing this.
the natural Two-Face choice.
Yeah.
Which he could have been fine. But anyways, they had to pay the fuck out of Billy D. Williams for this.
Fuck, that sucks.
He got a bag.
He got a bag, but
Yeah,
like
for
it would have been
nothing.
awesome if he was Two-Face. And you know
Yeah.
what's fucking awesome though? In the Lego movie, they brought Billy D. Williams back to play Two-Face.
That's awesome.
Shout out to that.
Fucking shouts to that.
But I
love
don't
that.
like. I hate recasts with no explanation, especially one that drastic, where it's like you just completely swapped the role and then
Like
didn't
Dark
mention it.
Knight.
But that was the least of their concerns because look at fucking Batman himself, dude. It's supposed to
True.
be Michael Keaton's
Totally.
Batman.
The first two were Michael Keaton. That's true.
And originally, Tim Burton had had a contract with Marlon Wayans to play Robin.
Right.
That would have been cool.
Joel
And-
Schumacher didn't like that one either.
There seems to be a pattern here with Joel Schumacher.
Yeah. But yeah,
Canceled.
Marlon Wayans he was in talks for Robin, and then they were like, nope.
Yeah.
To be fair, there were a lot of people in talks for Robin.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yep.
Damn,
Well,
that
actually-
would have been hilarious.
He turned it the fuck down.
I bet that's true.
Him and Michael Keaton, because they were like, yeah, this is too light. You're taking this too, like,
Yeah, it's falling apart, like
Yeah.
in the maturity aspect.
yeah, both of them saw where it was going, where it
Yeah.
was like light and goofy and like more comic book and silly, and that's where Warner Brothers wanted to take it, and they
Right.
both were just like, nah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
We're all set.
yeah, Leo fits the role, but like this wouldn't have been a good one for him.
He would have been an amazing Robin.
Oh, yeah.
If in a better movie, I think. But
Yeah.
but like even in this one, I think Chris O'Donnell does it justice.
Yeah, he does great.
Okay, so back to the sort of beginning, like we're introduced to Two-Face, and honestly, dude, like his first part of like his monologue, like where he's talking to this bank teller or whatever the security guard about like politicians growing fat and like fucking Batman, whatever. I thought the first part of it was like, oh shit, this is like a dark and like this Two-Face has some depth
The
here.
duality of man.
Yeah, and then he fucking turns his head and just turns into basically just the Joker.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He missed the entire plot. He didn't do the homework.
No.
He was just not.
No, and it also like
Two-Face.
he didn't feel like it. Yeah, he didn't feel like Two-Face the entire movie. It
And-
was just like, okay.
You have a Two-Face that's up to 10, where Two-Face is supposed to be this fucking dark. Like, honestly, dude, even Aaron Eckhart is not a great Two-Face. For me,
I don't feel like anybody's done a good one,
no. It's
live action wise.
Right.
Batman, the animated series, just saying.
That's Josh's Bible for Batman, by the
Right.
way.
Batman Bible. That and the Arkham series. Like that, they just nail fucking Batman.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Boom.
get
Yeah.
that out of the way.
He just and to have him playing at 10 the entire time next to Jim Carrey, it's wrong. Let Jim Carrey do the whole fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he was trying to match his energy,
No.
not the vibe.
And-
He needed, dude, the play would have been to fucking bring it down.
yeah,
So Jim Carrey can carry both of you. Can carry both of
Jim carried this film.
he for real did, though.
He did. Okay, so get past that. The fucking bank teller or the security guard. Sorry.
oh yeah, this guy.
Fucking Batman saves Woody Allen out of a bank vault.
Yeah, that was and he was like, "Oh no, boiling acid!" he's proclaiming everything.
Yeah.
Oh no, my shoes are melting. Like he was,
My glasses.
Oh, yuck.
That's my hearing aid.
Yeah.
I wanted him to be like, "Will you just shut the fuck up?"
Right? Just knock him out and just
knock
carry
him
him
out.
up.
Yeah,
He just
for
does
real.
a fucking Batman Begins like, I don't have to save you.
Yeah.
Fucking like leaves the bank vault.
Dude, like, what the fact that he had to take a hearing aid, I was like, oh, that's annoying considering he's supposed to have all the high tech stuff. Like, why doesn't he have like sonar
Dude,
hearing or
that's
something?
why his ears are pointed, is because they have antennas in them.
Boom.
That he uses for detective work and
Yeah,
shit.
he should have. Yeah, use
and they
that to crack
explain that
the thing.
really well in Batman Begins. Like that's a part of like why the cowl is that shape.
Yep.
Because the
Planting it
fucking
into
devices
realism.
are in there.
The sonar-ish. That was like a whole thing about, like a whole plot point in Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck?
They do introduce the sonar suit later, right?
Yes.
but that's like a whole different thing.
But like it's not really, it's not justified throughout. It's like, oh yeah, this sonar suit you've made.
yeah,
It was
it's
to
just like-
sell toys.
Oh, 100%,
Yeah.
1,000%.
This Batman and Forever and Batman and Robin were both targeted towards us.
Yes,
for sure, for sure.
and it worked beautifully.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
They did what they wanted to do.
Yeah, I love this movie.
Dude, same.
Like growing up, this was like
Totally.
it was like one of those that was just like almost like deteriorating. I've replayed the VHS so many times.
Exactly.
It's
Oh, yeah.
like getting fuzzy and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking okay. So I have a new note. Useless Commissioner Gordon.
Oh yeah.
That guy fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like how
Could've been
fucking
anybody.
bumbling and such a piece of shit
Yeah,
is this
bad.
commissioner? Like as a person, because it's like he doesn't do anything. He just waits around for Batman to show up.
Isn't
Right.
he literally eating a sandwich most of the movie? Like he's always like,
He's in like a robe,
Yeah.
like a nightgown.
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yay, Batman!
Yeah.
Thanks, dude."
He might as well just be in a wheelchair sitting next to the bat signal. Like that's all he does.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
just like,
yeah.
like that's it.
And then we're introduced to Nicole Kidman as Dr. Meridian, who just needs some bat dick, dude.
Yeah.
Some Dioc.
She's basically a porn porn star. Hey, I have a good porn star name.
Oh, go for it.
Chase Meridian.
There you go.
That's
That's a straight up porn. That's a stripper name.
Who, by the way, is never existed in any of the comic books. Just
No.
straight up as a character, which is fine.
Brand new character. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but
she's
yeah,
great.
She wanted that bat bulge.
Oh, for sure,
Want
dude.
that bad boy.
That's why he has nipples on the suit. Like, they literally poked out of his suit. He just was so aroused.
Yep.
It's to scratch the windows so we could scratch them open and get in.
Yeah, it's a detective thing. It has its use. But yeah, that they had some palpable sexual tension.
She just wanted to suck his dick right
Immediately.
there.
She would have done it right in front of Commissioner Gordon, and he would have been cucked like the cuck he is.
Yes.
He'd have been like, "Oh shit!"
Oh no,
Commissioner
I guess,
Gordon.
guess I have to sit here and watch.
Every night he's up on there turning the bat signal on. He's like, "Come on, again, encore."
And then, okay, we get the first fight scene, which is like, okay, dude.
Sorry, back to getting cucked. Commissioner Gordon getting cucked real quick. What if like he turned on Seal, Kiss from a Rose, like just watching them like during like why
Made
wasn't
popular
there-
by this movie, by the way.
Exactly. Why wasn't there like a sex scene with Kiss from a Rose? Like that song.
A
fucks,
sex
man.
scene in Batman Forever?
Yeah, dude. Honest question. Why
Well, there's Nicole Kidman. There's
Big missed opportunity there.
he just keeps the cowl on and that's it.
Oh, yeah,
That'd
dude.
be sick, dude.
Dude.
and when he has to move his whole like upper body, he's like,
I like
I
how when he
imagine-
has to move his whole upper body. He can't turn his neck. Every Batman can't turn their neck, which always makes me laugh. Like they have to shift their whole upper body to turn. It always cracks
like
me
they're in
up.
a baler. They're like, huh?
Yeah.
As a kid, though, I always thought that was the move. Like, that's fucking power shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's like just constant shoulder. Like,
exactly.
fuck it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But like now I realize it's like, oh, it's silly because he literally can't turn his neck. It's just like, oh, fuck.
It's not optimal for fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, just, oh shit, boom, it gets hit in the back of the
Totally
head.
fucked. He's like, I can't even do this. Like,
yeah. And that's why like it's an entire plot point in The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Like they create him a fucking flexible neck. Smart shit. Anyways,
Anyways, shout out Christopher Nolan.
dude, okay.
Who never gets talked about on this show enough.
yes.
Of course. Dude, really though, within the first 3 seconds of this movie, Batman is Batman. Bruce Wayne is Batman. Like
Sure.
there's no fucking long 30 or 40 minute wait to get to it. It's like
Yeah.
5 minutes in, dude, he's fucking kicking ass, dude.
Batman is happening.
Yeah, it opened with him suiting up.
Yeah,
honestly. So
yeah.
it's like it's just right to it, which I loved.
Right to the fucking chase.
I mean, it's the third one in this universe, so
Right.
I'm just like, yeah, just get to the fucking point.
And they're trying to not show you Val Kilmer like right off the bat, so you're like, huh?
yeah,
yeah.
Val Kilmer's my Batman. I'm gonna have to say it.
Really?
Really?
I think so.
That's crazy.
He did
of all
great.
the ones. I mean, Christian Bale did good, of course, but I think it's because I have that bias of growing up with this one.
Right,
It's
of
like
course.
whenever I pictured Batman, it was always Val Kilmer in my head.
And not Michael Keaton?
Oh yeah, they're kind of blurred into the same person for
Okay.
me. Actually,
Michael
now that you
Keaton
mention that.
was my first. I mean, yeah, it definitely was my first, but I'm saying like
Aw,
Never forget your first.
you
yeah.
never do.
Never forget your first bat.
But I think that's like how different generations are, dude. Like some kids, their first Batman was George Clooney, you know? Like a few years after us.
That's wild.
Imagine that shit.
Fucking so as like when you think of Batman, you're just like, oh, George Clooney.
Oh, of course. The guy from ER.
Yeah, sure. But anyways, sorry.
Okay, so the fight scene was fine, but it's like, dude, this in that moment, and like you see that you hear the special effects or the sound effects, dude, it just feels like he had a vision, dude. Joel Schumacher did. It's like, okay, so we're gonna do the Tim Burton kind of like dark tone that the Tim Burton movies had, but also like let's make this fucking 60s Batman too. It's like he directly was influenced by, especially whenever the villains are talking to each other at all in this movie. It's like this is just Batman 66.
It's corny and weird, like or diabolical pots.
Yes, exactly, and it's goofy and shit.
Yeah.
But I still love it, dude. It's like
Yeah.
he did a great job of melding those two genres together, and like just like it is the most summer fun top-down convertible. Like for the time,
Yeah.
it is summer fun top-down convertible
Fuck
fun
yeah.
time, dude.
Fuck yeah. I mean, this I genuinely agree with that. I love this movie.
It's
Like,
still great, dude.
If you look at it, like, you know, it's not rated well at all, but like
No.
when you look at it in just in what it is in itself, like it's so good. Like,
It's and he said, dude, Joel Schumacher did. It's not a film, but and he referenced this a lot. He said it's a living comic book. He also said this is a pop culture soap opera.
Yeah, it's like over the top melodramatic.
Yeah.
So in that sense, yeah.
And it's theatrical. It's like like fucking Marty Scorsese would say. It's not cinema. It's just a big fucking amusement park ride.
Totally.
Totally.
Which
yes.
Totally.
is exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah.
Because people had fucking or kids hated Batman Returns because of how dark it was.
Yep.
Because Penguin dies and fucking oil blood
Yeah.
comes out of his mouth, and
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That was my favorite as a kid.
It blew my mind. I was like, huh?
Batman Returns was my absolute favorite, especially Batman plus like Christmas time. Like that's just
Fuck yeah.
It's just the perfect tone. Anyways,
And then WB was like, "Yeah, you're fired."
Yeah.
It's Tim Burton.
they're like, hey, we can't sell a Danny DeVito penguin toy
Yeah.
with blood coming out of
Yeah.
his fucking
Squeeze
mouth.
the back and
Yeah.
oily blood comes out of his mouth.
Exactly. So
Kids.
they couldn't sell those toys, so they were like, all right, how do we make all of the money and sort of keep the dark tone of
Totally.
And Joel Schumacher's like, I got it. I know
Yeah.
what. And the fucking confidence of him to do this movie, dude.
Sure.
Shouts to Joel Schumacher because this was my childhood, straight up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I feel
Just a shame that he has to get canceled in the present day because of his inability to hire Marlon Wayans or Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Well,
that
yeah, it's the
sucks.
same. He has to be canceled because he died last year.
Did
so
he?
He got canceled by
Oh,
life.
fuck, rip.
Yeah.
I don't
Rest
know
in
that.
peace.
Rip, you fucking made my favorite movies as a kid. Anyways, okay, Batman hanging off the helicopter.
That's iconic.
It is iconic, dude. As a kid, I played like he literally made a scene that I would make as a child playing with my Batman toys.
Exactly.
Totally.
It's like
exactly.
I'm doing all of that
You
shit.
just hold it. You're like, yeah.
It's almost like he
yeah.
recreated like scenes that you could recreate.
Yes.
Like he's like, oh, what would I play with as a kid?
He'd
And,
probably
like,
just watch kids play with toys, and he's like, write that down, write that down.
yeah, dude, that's
just
exactly what the
classics.
feel was.
Yeah, classic like vanilla black and white saving scenes and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm
There's
gonna
a
save 'em.
bomb.
There's a fucking cartoon bomb with a big ass timer on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a bomb, and I have to catch someone before they land. Like those things that you play with as a toy. like,
Yeah.
with your toys, like totally. Those
It's
those
Batman
stupid.
hanging off a helicopter, dude.
For sure.
Crashing into the Statue of Liberty, Lady Gotham, and turning its face into Two-Face.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I just noticed it today.
That's
And I'm
hilarious.
30 years old. But it crashes into its face.
shit!
Yeah. It's probably harder to see on a VHS tape that you've worn down. You're like,
Exactly.
fucking what?
It's a pretty big brain moment, guys.
What if this like became the deepest movie you've ever seen?
Right.
Like it's like when you're 30, you're rewatching, you're just like, whoa!
The meta aspect of Batman Forever.
Dude,
Yeah.
but there is a fucking Zack Snyder's Justice League version of this movie, though. There's a 3-hour darker version of this movie that
Really?
exists.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
Who?
Joel Schumacher.
A director's cut?
The first cut of this movie was 3 hours long, and the 45 minutes that they took out of it was all Bruce Wayne inner demon story.
Oh, great! That's fine.
Yeah.
Check it out. I that was my least favorite part of this movie. All his like goofy triggered flashbacks.
And his
Like,
parents running, you're like, no fucking way.
oh, the parents in the
Yeah.
alley.
But
Get
have-
over it.
Have you never seen like the big giant like vampire bat that they created that like
I heard
he's
about it.
facing?
I heard about it.
Dude, it looks fucking crazy, dude. And more of Arkham Asylum, like more shout outs to like different villains and stuff.
The first time Arkham Asylum was in a live action Batman.
Yes.
This
Oh, wow.
was this one, by the way.
very first time.
pretty
And
cool.
honestly, they have never done a good job of like showing Arkham Asylum in a movie.
Yeah,
Right.
they mention it, but they never really contextualize it other than
We never go there.
Yeah, other
Right.
than Scarecrow coming out of it, right? He came out of Arkham to come back and fuck up Gotham and Dark Knight Rises. You remember?
No, I
Doesn't
think
he
he was
do
in
that?
Blackgate.
Ah, fuck.
It was Blackgate Prison that they unleashed.
Shit.
Anyways, yeah, there's never been like a really great live interpretation of Arkham Asylum, and like this one did a decent job, but it's just kind of like tacked on. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
an actual full plot point. The Batman, the first, the fucking Ben Affleck solo Batman movie that was supposed to take place, the one that he was directing and wrote, was supposed to take place in Arkham Asylum.
That sounds sick.
It was gonna be
Oh, fuck yeah.
Arkham
was-
Asylum, the game, the movie.
Yes.
I would love that.
that's what they called it.
Arkham Asylum the game, the movie.
Do you remember?
Starring
when,
Ben Affleck.
When Street?
Batman Arkham Asylum the game, the movie.
Yeah. Featuring Dante. All right. When Street Fighter the movie came out, there was Street Fighter the movie, the game, and it was a fighting game of Street Fighter the movie.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Fucking yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, we get to see a little bit of Arkham Asylum in this movie, but
And Deathstroke was supposed to be the villain in the solo Batman movie.
Oh, that's
But he'll be in Justice League 2 or whatever.
They're not making that.
They're gonna
Fucking
make that.
shit.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, I fucking love it. Okay,
They'll make that right alongside of the Batman, the Pattinson, Robert Pattinson.
I know.
Yeah.
Their universe is so fucked.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna fix it. Anyways,
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Jim Carrey is Edward Nygma.
Loved it.
Amazing.
It's-
You can't go wrong with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it fits this universe, and like I get why Warner Brothers was like, yeah, you just did Ace Ventura, and like you're funny, Riddler. Come on in.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You're the biggest star in the world. Come be
Yeah.
in a Batman movie.
Right.
And
Exactly.
like I love the choice for him to be like, yeah, my first choice is like this giant blockbuster actor. Let me be a Batman villain. Like that's
awesome.
great.
Love that.
Yeah.
So cool.
Fucking amazing.
It also gave him a chance to like break. Well, even though he's always Jim Carrey, at least in like stuff like this,
Be more sinister.
Yeah, it was a villain.
Yeah.
so that was cool.
Especially being the good, like you were Ace Ventura.
He's always the protagonist.
Yes.
In every of his
exactly.
movies.
So like now let him be a bad guy and fucking just absolutely eat up the fucking scene, dude.
Yeah.
Like he's essentially and he does like a heightened. I really do think this, dude. He did like a heightened performance of Frank Gorshin's Riddler from the '66 series.
I'm not too familiar.
one of his favorite actors growing up.
Really?
Fucking bam.
Super
That's
cool.
why, yeah. But yeah, I think he was heavily influenced by that because, like you said, it reprises the goofy, corny, was it slapstick?
Yeah.
I guess like
Just-
of like the '60s Batman of like literally Batman carrying like a big comical bomb, like stuff like
Yeah.
that, where
Yeah.
it's like this is that kind of universe again.
It's full camp.
Can't be. Yeah.
Totally,
camp.
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Batman series was supposed to be funny. Like it's supposed to be comedic.
Yeah.
And like as a kid growing up, like I thought it was like, oh, this is just old and like it's not scary or anything.
Sure.
But like
Right.
it's just old. I didn't know that they were like making fun of Batman.
Yeah.
Basically,
the character
yeah.
and the villain.
It's like an
and stuff.
SNL skit when you watch it now.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the inception of the Riddler, the fucking like why he becomes a villain, I thought it's so great actually because he's a damaged person to begin with.
Yeah.
And he just needed to be pushed over the edge to be given like a motive to like, okay, I'm going off the fucking rails now.
Yeah.
Isn't that every villain though?
It is, but I thought
Dude,
this was.
they tried to do this exact thing in Batman Returns and it didn't work. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman does like granted she gets pushed off a roof and becomes Catwoman after that. Like it's like she wasn't fucked up before that. She was a nice lady. you
Yeah.
know? And then when they tried to do it in fucking The Amazing Superman 2 with Jamie Foxx, who was essentially Edward Nygma before he becomes Electro.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
You said Superman, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I meant Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Dude, it was fucking awful. And it's basically this. It's basically this plot. Like
Another
he's in
example.
love with Bruce Wayne in this one. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, he's in love with Spider-Man. And then they do him wrong, and then all of a sudden it's just...
Yeah, but the same thing happened to Harvey Dent in Dark Knight, where it was like that was enough to send him all over the edge. Like I didn't.
Yeah, but
it's so hard to believe that one little tiny thing made him snap. First of all, this one in this Riddler snaps. He becomes the Riddler because he's just like, nah, I don't like your invention, and walked away. And he's like, that's it. And this is
Well,
now,
he's like, you were supposed to understand. And I love the idea of like, this work just raises too many questions.
right.
And that pushes him over the
Questions.
edge to become the Riddler.
Yeah, but
I
then
thought that was a nice fucking. I thought that was like a nice like.
Yeah.
Let's get to the fucking point and make him the Riddler.
I guess it was a fast
liked
track, but I see it was just too short of a fuse for me. But I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we're fucking nitpicking Batman forever. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah. A little bit more of a push. That's all.
Yeah, that would have been nice,
Maybe
but-
one or two more interactions with him
I
for him
want-
to finally snap. Like it was just like, I meet you, I love you. No,
Fuck you.
snapped. I was just like, what?
He snaps a little bit, and then it's not until Two-Face kills Dick Grayson's parents that he's finally like, "Oh, I need to become this.
I'm
I
a
need-
bad guy.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy."
Okay, yeah.
I really loved the scene where he strings up his boss in the chair, and just the overall, like, just his performance in that scene was just fucking amazing.
Love it.
It's just
so much nostalgia in all
Yeah.
these movies,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
He just fucking ate it up, dude.
yeah.
He ate it the fuck up. And like especially his like I never understood this as a kid, but like whenever he like throws him
like he's in the rolly chair and he throws him out the window, and like right before like he crashes through the window and he's about to fall, his like oh, but like whenever he does that, like there's a tinge of a smile at the very end of that, like so he's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he killed
Like,
that
I thought he
role.
was actually like, oh my god,
Yeah.
like scared for his boss or whatever.
You're like, oh, you're just fucking with him.
yeah, you're just
Yeah.
fucking with him. He's just being an asshole, but it's great.
Yeah, his energy, I bet, is hard to match in any of his movies. I'm sure, but
Yeah.
like being a co-star against him is probably just like
Exhausting.
But
That's
also
why
like, how do you I don't know. It's hard to follow. When
You just
he's
gotta
doing
let
this.
him be himself, and
Yeah.
you're not gonna show him up.
And
Just
you have to just downplay
Yeah.
it, dude. And Tommy Lee Jones fucking just missed the assignment. Dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Agreed.
And he fucking like he hated working with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, they
You
apparently.
don't say.
Yeah, they apparently had this set must have been awkward because Val Kilmer and Joel Schumacher apparently butted heads. Apparently they had issues between those two.
He's like, I can't move my neck.
Yeah. This suit weighs 40 pounds, which
Yeah.
like it did.
And it's rubber.
Yeah. And then also, like you said, Tommy Lee Jones and Jim Carrey had major feuds.
Yeah.
Like
And fuck Tommy Lee Jones, dude.
Yeah.
Well, he's like an old Southern guy. Obviously he's not gonna get Jim Carrey on set. Like, what are
Yeah.
you gonna? Like,
apparently Tommy Lee Jones told Jim Carrey to his face he hated him and his films. And he said like Jim Carrey said in an interview, Tommy Lee Jones said to his face, "I cannot stand for your buffoonery." Which is the most
That is
boomer thing-
hilarious.
which is the most boomer ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
you fucking hooligan.
I would just be like, hey man, I'm the biggest guy on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a lot more money than you've ever thought of, dude. Like
Yeah.
He couldn't stand his, overall acting career. So
It's like these darn kids.
but also let me match his energy.
Yeah,
Like, shut
yeah.
the fuck up, Tommy Lee Jones.
But like, yeah, you could feel it though. Like
Yeah.
you could feel
The
anytime-
tension
The
is
tension
just-
between the two they had on whenever they had a scene together.
yeah.
You could feel Jim Carrey was being Jim Carrey, and Tommy Lee Jones was just like, "Fuck this shit." You could like see it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how to describe it.
No,
Even
yeah.
before reading up on this and seeing that, I was like, I can tell Tommy Lee Jones hates this right now.
Yeah.
Like the way Jim Carrey's like overacting and doing his thing right now. But
It just sucks that he felt the need to match it and it backfired that way.
I think, yeah, it for sure did.
Moving along here, guys. We get to the circus.
Oh, yes.
Bruce Wayne.
You remember the circus before it was canceled and now there's not circuses anymore?
Yeah.
I don't think this one had animals though, did it?
No, I didn't see any animals.
No, but like
It was all just like people performing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It looked like
Don't fucking use animals for your circus, asshole.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah.
But like you could just like this does not seem like a rich people date. You know, when it like opened up, do you like the circus? He's like, I gotta get you out of those clothes.
But it was like a
what? Into a black dress. I was like, this is not a highbrow date.
No.
But it's
We're
like
gonna
a
go-
gala. It's a gala, dude.
Okay.
A gala.
Sure.
It's a gala for fucking children or something. Like I think they said in the movie, like,
Oh, yeah.
the Gotham's benefit for children. Like
Oh, okay.
it was so made up.
It was
dude.
a rich person.
Acrobatics
fundraiser thing.
fundraiser for dying orphans.
Yeah. Well, let's make some too
Yeah.
while we're at it.
Exactly.
Dude, we're introduced to the Flying Graysons. The first time on film we see the Flying Graysons.
Yeah,
And they all die in 5 minutes.
They didn't even get lines. They just kind of.
Yeah, but like I still felt for them even watching
Sure.
this time. Like I was like, wow, they did a really good job. And like those
Couldn't speak to him though for
No.
2 seconds.
No, of course not.
Hey, we're the Graysons.
He's like, hey, don't drop us. And then
Whatever you do.
whatever you do, don't let us die.
Don't lose that chalk.
I thought those scenes were filmed kind of beautifully, man. Like I
Sure.
thought, like cinematography wise, like it was pretty great what they did.
Wasn't there something different in Batman and Robin? I'm remembering.
There's a flashback of the Flying Graysons in Batman and Robin, I remember.
He drops
Is there?
somebody.
I
in-
think so.
in
Because I
Batman and
remember
Robin,
the
he drops somebody.
acrobatics.
Yeah, I remember he like it slips out of somebody slips out of Robin's hands.
I remember specifically a flashback in Batman and Robin. I feel like that happened.
Am I just memories are very unreliable.
Right.
There might be a Mandela effect thing happening right here, but like I could have sworn his origin story was he actually dropped his one of his people. All right, never mind. Could have sworn.
Weird.
I mean, not in a live action one. Maybe there's a anime.
And then there's
version?
just like a just a shot of from the sky of them falling, and then it holds for like a minute, and
Yeah.
they're like, "What happened? What the fuck?" And then it's very brutal.
Yeah, maybe this is just like one of those things where it's like that's how I imagined it all in my head. When I was
Right. You're like,
4.
this is how I would make a movie.
But something about how you said that kind of like triggers like some kind of memory for me.
I swear there's
just
like
don't
the
remember
shot
what.
of like I swear I can even like see the shot of like the hands and
That shot
the
was-
chalky hands going like this to the fingertips and then being dropped.
Oh wow.
No,
I mean, that was in Forever, but fuck.
Not letting go, but like the catching. I mean, like there is the scene where they catch each other.
maybe that's where it all happened. Maybe that just like contributed
Right.
to the
Right.
fucking neuron soup that now is my memory.
It makes sense. I mean, fucking Two-Face kills the Graysons, and like Robin saves them all from the bomb
From
that
the
explodes.
comical bomb.
But like also Two-Face was
That he
supposed to be
carries
in
up
the
a ladder.
circus as well, though, right? Or did he leave?
what?
Was Two-Face not there when the bomb went off?
He
inside?
left.
Oh, okay, so he was gone. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, he blew up and then he was fine after.
What?
I'm just kidding. Like, what do you mean? Of course he left when the bomb
No,
went
but I'm
off.
saying like whenever the bomb was in the circus, still
Yeah,
like it only gave him like 5 minutes or 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
And then by the time it went off, wasn't he still inside of the circus?
Oh, so it just in general would have killed him.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it didn't go off. Robin brought the bomb out of the
no,
system.
but if it, as intended, went off 2 minutes after, and he was still in that location that he was
Oh.
expecting it to blow up in, he would have
Yeah.
been like, perfect, I'm dead as intended.
Well, true. Well, I mean, Two-Face throughout this movie makes a bunch of really shitty plans.
Yeah.
If you look at him,
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
like where he's like, "I'm gonna trap the bat, have him dead to rights, and then I'll slowly drown him from the bottom up of a tank from a helicopter."
Yeah. I'll
Like you have him dead to rights. All you had to do was like shoot him inside of his tank or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm gonna put him outside of a building, hang him over Gotham, and then fill a tank from the bottom up, and then hope he burns into that. Like,
Yeah.
The steps he takes.
Yeah. Well, plus
are
it's like
so-
where, like when that scene show, like,
But it's a dastardly plan, like the fucking
yeah,
like the campy series, dude. It's just
so
like
true.
that.
So true.
It's like let's fucking Batman with a shark. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that same shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like let's give him a total.
It's all that
lead.
shit where it's like next time on Batman.
Yeah. Same bat place, same bat time.
Same Bat channel.
Yep. Anyways,
After this, we get the Batmobile scene. Well, then again, we do get Dick Grayson going to Wayne Manor for some reason.
Yeah, he shows up and he's like, cool place. Well, I'm going to go live my different life now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to live in a mansion.
Yeah, and then Val Kilmer's like, I see a lot of myself in you because you also have no parents. Stay a while.
poor judge of character, first off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. So that's how Robin gets into.
Back to the helicopter. How do you land a helicopter with a wrecking ball under it?
good.
How do you do?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
All right.
You don't, I
Yeah.
guess.
I guess you just drop it, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyways,
Dastardly plans.
Yeah.
the Batmobile chase scene. We have to have one because it's a Batman movie, and there must be a chase scene.
Essential.
With the Batmobile. Two-Face pretends to be an old woman with a baby stroller.
Classic.
You'll never get me, Spider-Man.
It's a classic. Another 60s throwback,
Yeah.
basically, where it's like,
For
aha, fools.
yeah.
You fool. I wanted that gun so bad. The fucking, with the side trigger.
Yeah.
Gadee.
Where it flips out and you're like, oh shit, it's coming.
Yeah. I was like, this is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Then Batman has to lead a chase against some fucking like old roadsters
Yeah.
with flames shooting
I
out
don't
the
even.
side.
These Mad Max boys.
Yeah. In the
Mad
middle
Max
of.
boys with S&M, like
Yeah.
God.
I liked how they had like not beanies, but they had
Ski masks?
that were split like Two-Face. Like
It's cool.
The art direction in this movie overall is fucking so good.
It's cool.
Like everything that's like green and the Riddler was like into everything had its like little comic book theme and universe.
Yes.
Even the villains, like whereas Two-Face, his apartment was split in two,
Yep.
his relationships were split in two, his guns, one was silver, one was black.
Yeah.
And the coin obviously. It's just like all of those aspects played so well into all the art direction. It made it
if
so
only
fun.
a better performance from
Yeah.
the lead
Yeah.
actor Two-Face.
Yeah.
It could have been really fucking cool. That's the only thing where I think like this movie misses the mark is Two-Face.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, so we get to The Batmobile drives up the side of a building. Another instance where I played that as a fucking kid.
Yep.
It's like, yep, the Batmobile can do this.
Fucking grappling hook.
Just
So
makes
fun.
sense.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know, they actually
Also, where does the Batmobile go after that?
just got
It
away.
just drives upwards
Just
and
into
then-
space.
becomes just a bat ship in space. Just
Yeah.
fucking. You know, they planned a whole chase scene on the rooftops, but they cut it for time and money, which it actually ended up in Batman and Robin in the 1997.
Yeah.
Okay, when they raced that motorcycle gang.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
So there was a rooftop
good.
chase they all had planned with the Batmobile, but
I
then
did
they-
that entire fucking
Yeah.
scene.
I
did
re-
the
I re-
entire scene.
I rem-
I
that-
had the freeze mobile.
Dude, yeah, and you would put it in water, and then it would be like frozen. Oh, fuck yeah. It would
Yeah.
glow
Yeah.
blue. Fuck yeah.
That was the shit. Then we get Chris, like you said, Two-Face's lair, which was like super detailed, exactly down the middle. Like cinematically, this is fucking just a feast for the eyes, dude. Like your eye can't even like take in all of that information that it's getting.
Yeah.
It's so fucking grand. Should have been 4-3, to be honest with you. And then Robin discovers the Batcave. Dick Grayson, fucking.
He just trips into the Batcave. He's like,
well,
what's this?
not essentially, but yes, essentially.
Yeah.
He wants to find out what's behind a door, and he like does his little Robin acrobatics
with
from-
some electric guitar to back it up.
Hell yeah! Not to
Yeah.
mention the
laundry scene?
The laundry
Oh
scene.
my
dude.
God.
Yikes.
Big yikes! Don't worry, Alfred. I don't need your help. I've got this. I'm not used to being weighed on.
What do you?
He basically just fucking does his he does. I don't know what
Like
do you call it?
ninjutsu with a fucking underwear.
He does parkour laundry, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then set to electric guitar, and Alfred's like, "Whoa, you should fight
Holy
crime with
shit.
Batman." Is
You're
basically
really
what-
good at laundry.
Oh my god, the way you wrung that towel out, Alfred was fucking. He was like, "I'm recommending you for partner for the Batman."
He's like, that floor is wet, and so am I.
Yeah. You should have just been like, the floor is soaked. This isn't good laundry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
You should have dried that more.
yeah.
yeah. That wasn't really that efficient, honestly.
No, not at
Full.
all.
But whatever.
He fucking discovers the Batcave and then decides to steal the Batmobile.
Yep, goes on a little joyride.
Because that's a thing you can do, probably.
Sure.
Yeah, there's no coded fucking.
You can you can't even
Encryption
enter
key?
you can't even enter the Batcave without sending an alarm. But he left the keys in the Batmobile. I'm sure.
And then Alfred, just a bitch boy, just lets him steal it.
Yeah,
He's
it
like,
doesn't do
quit it,
anything.
stop it. All
They
right, just
they
go.
didn't account for that at all.
He doesn't punch Alfred in the goddamn face.
Yeah.
and take the keys.
would be-
Elderly abuse.
That would be so funny if when he called Val Kilmer, he just has this big black eye. He's just like, so bad news. The good news is I'm okay. The bad news is he stole the Batmobile.
All your shit's gone.
Dude, Batman or Robin and Batman versus the fucking Neo fucking gang, whatever they are,
Yeah.
like the neon,
The Cyberpunk
colorful-
2020
Yeah.
NPCs.
Loved that, dude.
It's fun, yeah.
They're like, we're bad people, and we're gonna hurt you because.
But
This is Cyberpunk Gotham.
yeah.
But Robin's fighting them all, and they're fucking, he's doing all right. He's holding his own, and then they see Batman perched on a rooftop, and they fucking scatter.
Yeah, that was cool.
50
Yeah.
or 60 dudes are just like, it's the fucking Batman. I'm like, I'm as a child, I'm just hard. Just, let's go,
That's
motherfucker.
The mystery of the cowl is one of the coolest things. Where it's first of all, when Robin got out of the Batmobile, they were just like, "Who the fuck are you? You
Yeah.
obviously aren't Batman."
Tries to pick
Right.
up chicks, and they're like, you're not even. You just have this badass car, and you're a young guy. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
They were like, "Oh, who's this? That's not Batman. That's Batboy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is hilarious.
You're a little bitch boy.
Little bitch boy baddie. And then
He's like, I'll pay you extra if you do that in the car.
Keep talking like that.
yeah, but then immediately when the real Batman shows up, they immediately know. They're like, "Oh, that's him!" Like,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
that
The panic, the fear.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite things about Batman.
I'm
With
gonna
it.
be in the ICU if this guy catches up
Yeah,
to
because
me.
that's the thing is that's the whole thing of Batman is you instill fear into people.
Yes.
So when people see that, it's like fuck.
Yep.
It
That's the
literally
whole
is a fate worse than death. You're fuck for like like a year. You're like, ah!
You're in a full body cast on a morphine trip for like 2 years.
Oh my god, that's some Batman shit, dude.
And
that's the part that gets it right.
You know what I would do if I was Bruce Wayne is I would like
Go
assuming
to therapy?
Well, no, first off, because I'd be Bruce Wayne. But I would probably own some stock of the hospitals. So I would put all those criminals in the hospital. Then I'd be like, oh, sorry, guys, Wayne Enterprises is out of morphine. Guess you're going to have to just write it out.
Just white knuckle your way through a full body cast. Just like, oh, it hurts so bad.
I'll never steal again.
I know you don't have any morphine, but can I get like some Aleve or like some Tylenol?
Just kill me!
They're like, we have orange juice.
Yeah.
You want some more? Some Jello, maybe? And they're just
Right.
like, fuck!
We have this broccoli. I don't...
Can you kill me? Is that an option? Can you
Please
just pull the plug? Yeah,
So great.
that's the Batman movie I want to see.
Yeah.
That's it. Robert Pattinson.
That's straight up.
I hope
That's
so.
what that's the tone of it. It's
Let's
like there
go.
are people surrounded by, or Batman is surrounded by gang members or whatever. He beats the fucking ever living shit out of one, dude.
I want to see that.
I
wanna
want to so bad.
I want to see like the one that survived it, like is still in the gang and he's just mutilated, kind of like the Jared Leto in Fight Club or something. You know,
Yeah.
where
Dude, he's
just
not
like,
a person. His brain's gone. He's like, "Ah," he's like blowing through a straw to move his wheelchair forward.
That's the.
But I
Batman.
didn't kill him.
That's the code. You don't kill when you're Batman.
Yeah.
They're fucking beep boop beep boop beep.
Just create Stephen Hawking's.
Yeah. That's the
That'd be a
Batman
good
way.
villain.
An army of Stephen Hawking.
No, that would be a good villain where it's like like a Riddler storyline where he beats him to death essentially,
Right.
And he becomes like a Stephen Hawking type where it's like he's still a mastermind but has to be
That would be sick.
bound to a wheelchair the whole time.
That would be sick. It's like, and then like he shows,
And it's called I, Tanya.
but he shows up and he's just like mastermind. And he's like, oh, we've met before. You know that whole thing where he's just like, you may not remember me, but I remember you.
He's like, I beat the shit out of a lot of people.
Cut to gah, 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 gah.
Just sitting there with his arms, just dirt.
Just CTE.
He's like, I have severe CTE
Just
because
cracking
of you.
open his fucking like skull.
He's speed bagging his head. Just like, da, 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 da.
He hangs him upside down with a little bat hook, and it's just fucking literally just pounding away.
God, just fractures his skull.
Yeah.
Guys.
Where are the drugs, motherfucker?
He's like, I don't know who I am anymore. Just stop. I'm internally decapitated.
If I knew. If I knew, I would have told you 4 CTEs ago.
I forgot who I was 2 CTEs ago, so you can understand.
You made me forget my childhood. Batman.
Oh,
God, that'd be great.
so that's the Bat movie I want to see.
But like,
So anyways, he's fighting some cyberpunk guys.
very few of the Batman villains can actually go toe to toe with Batman fighting. That's why
Right.
Deathstroke is such an awesome idea for a character, and like one that like I'm so desperate to see live action.
He's supposed to be like an even match for him, right?
Yeah, dude. Like he's trained exactly in all of the same martial arts that Batman.
What about, isn't
and
Prometheus?
has a gun?
Isn't there someone named Prometheus that's supposed to be like pretty much like the antithesis of Batman, but he gets the better
Are you
of him?
thinking of Azrael?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's Prometheus. I read it in a DC book in 3rd grade, so
I
I
don't
might
recall.
not be remembering right.
I don't call Prometheus.
Anyways, so the Batmobile joyride.
Oh, we're long past that, dude.
All right, well, I want to get
Now
back
it's time.
to. Let me get back to it though, because
okay.
Chris
Yes.
O'Donnell on set insisted he drive the Batmobile, and he crashed it.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he crashed into a curb.
And they brought him back for the next Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, so we have stunt people that do this for a living. Maybe no.
Maybe don't drive the Batmobile.
Also, we won't even see you on camera.
Yeah.
So-
Also, we told you not to.
Yeah. We won't see you.
he's
There's
like, but I wanna.
But I'm
Yeah.
method. That's it.
Method.
I'm a method actor. I have to be driving it. Crashes the Batmobile.
Kills his whole family.
Kills the Graysons.
And then we get the Enigma Tech party, dude. The launch of the Enigma Tech box, which feeds
Wait,
the Riddler.
he kissed Batgirl, didn't he?
No. What?
No, he kissed Poison Ivy with
Batgirl doesn't
rubber
show
lips.
up until Batman and Robin.
I know, but that was the girl he saved.
No.
Was it not?
Nope, just a girl.
Wait,
Looked just like her.
Yeah, it did, but that's not Alicia Silverstone.
Okay.
It's not.
All right.
You're not convinced.
You're like that
I'm
extra
100%
was
convinced. I'm ready to move on.
All right. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
All right.
That was Batgirl.
The Enigma Tech
It
Party.
was foreshadowing. I know it.
Alexa, set a reminder to rewatch Batman Forever.
It looked just like her. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it did.
I thought it was her.
It totally did. It's not her, though.
All right.
Chris is just absolutely...
All Batgirls look the same.
We can move on.
Yeah, all
For
right.
sure.
The Enigma Tech Party, where Two-Face fucking barges in, and then Batman has a good old classic window crashing entrance. That's some Batman shit, dude.
You
Did have a
have
good
to.
entrance. Yeah.
You have to crash through a window at a party. You have to.
Absolute triple fear takedown.
Yeah.
Straight out of Arkham Knight, dude.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 entry.
Fucking A, man.
Even Jim Carrey comments on it. I love that, where he's like, "Your entrance was good, but his."
Yeah.
I love that. Like
Yeah.
how campy it all is.
I don't know if it's because we just love Jim Carrey, but I genuinely feel like he can almost do no wrong in this movie.
No, he's fucking
Like, he
perfect.
just kills it so fucking hard.
Pitch perfect, boys.
Agreed.
Then Robin has to save Batman. But I do want to say, dude, one of my favorite shots in film history ever of all time is after... Okay, so Batman dives into a fucking trap where they could have easily just, like...
Shot him again.
They just could have just shot him on his way down.
Yeah. Or he lands in acid or spikes or fire.
It's
Yeah.
water. Drop an anchor on it, whatever.
Yeah. And no, another great, well thought out Two-Face plan where it's like he gives him just enough time to escape.
Right.
It's like,
You're
of
forgetting
course.
the other face of Two-Face is one that wants Batman to live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that must be why. Yeah. That's why he just sucks as a villain.
Yeah.
Then he makes a fart joke and fucking lights Batman up. Nothing like
Oh.
a bad case of gas.
That is true. Yeah, he does.
Fireball, and then
Yeah.
Batman just in time fucking turns on his fireproof cape. Fucking obviously that's what Batman does.
A real cape, by the way.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not a CG cape. Never in this whole
It doesn't
movie.
look like the cape from Lawnmower Man at all.
Right.
Anyways, dude, the fucking great one of my favorite shots in cinema history is when it's another Dutch angle, but Batman rises out of the fire, dude.
Oh, yeah.
And it is essentially just fire and hell and brimstone right behind him, and he's just staring at fucking Two-Face.
You're like,
Yeah.
shit.
That was sick,
It's
yeah.
moments like those where when you're a kid and you're watching it, you can sort of suspend the disbelief. Like, even as a kid, you're like, this is a rich guy, and that's why he's able to do this. But then you see that shot, and you're like, can he live in fire?
Yeah.
And then he comments, "Why can't I kill you?" Like straight up, or
Yeah.
like, "Why don't
Why
you?
won't
just
you
stop?"
just
Yeah.
die?
Yeah. And then he like shoots the floor out from underneath them, and Bat's like, "Ooh."
But man, that shot, dude.
Yeah, it was a sick shot.
That's just fucking right there, dude.
Yeah.
That's like one of the last synapses before I die.
Yeah.
It's fucking Val Kilmer Batman, and then my wife, and then some other Batman shit.
And then Nini.
and then the
then Nene.
long Neenies.
And then wow, Nini.
Wow.
wow.
Then, oh, my oven's on.
I can hear the
My
ocean.
oven's on is your last thought.
I can hear the
Make sure you
ocean.
turn the...
No, turn off what? Turn off what?
The password is...
So yeah, we get that shot where he comes out of the fire and then he falls into that pit,
Right.
just like a gravelly pit. I guess they dump some stuff on him.
It's debris.
Sure.
Some shit.
the debris pit that we keep in all of our hideouts.
Which would have been the demise of Batman if it weren't for Dick Grayson coming in hot.
And his acrobatics.
The Robin, dude.
I love that scene though, like honestly, like where it's like, oh no, Batman's dead. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Triumphant music, and then
And
like,
you're like, oh, he's doing the thing. Yeah.
That was
It's
sick,
perfect, man.
was
It
sick,
shit is
yeah.
perfect.
loved it.
But right before that, Bruce Wayne tries out Edward Nygma's new technology that reads your brainwaves and learns your greatest fear.
Don't you love how it only requires like 2 shots of disposition to explain how that entire the device gets rolled out to everyone in Gotham overnight, because basically
Yes.
it just goes, oh, new device from so and so sold out, and then it's immediately everyone in Gotham has a brainwave like
Right.
mind reading device in their home. It reminded me a lot of like Wonder Woman 84,
Yeah.
where like they had to like broadcast to everyone or something, and then it was just like,
But
oh,
somehow Wonder Woman's is way worse.
Yeah,
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
because it tries to be the grounded serious dramatic thing.
Oh, you mean the satellite that can take over every television?
Wait. You're saying they
in the
touched
world?
everyone?
Oh my god!
You're saying
so
I can
bad.
touch all the minds.
Yeah, we're testing out this top secret technology that we left hanging up inside of the Oval Office, right behind you. That's Wonder Woman 84. Fuck that movie. Anyways, so yeah, he is broadcast. He has a mind reading device in everyone's home overnight because of his smash hit technology. Blah blah blah.
Right.
I love that 2-second montage. I was like, all right, now it's there. Let's move along.
There's no marketing.
Okay.
There's no ads.
Yeah.
Any ads. He
Overnight.
automatically has a layer, the fucking Riddler trophy layer, or whatever the fuck that is, the little sand thing.
Sure. Whatever.
That's fine. That was built very quickly. But then again, we are passing time kind of unknowingly.
It could be
several
a
months are
week.
passing.
Yeah, it could be a year. It doesn't matter.
You know what was a huge nostalgia hit for me too? Was all of the Riddler puzzle things.
Yeah.
yeah.
Those little things where you pull something.
Yeah.
Like those. And by the way, those were all
the
written.
Batman face, that
Yeah.
one. I was like, boom, memory.
And the
Like,
little TikTok thing with all the sound design. It was just like
Yep.
those are just firing off old synapses in my brain and shit. But the Riddler, all of Riddler's riddles were written by an NPR crossword puzzle guy.
oh, that's cool.
the guy known as the Puzzler from NPR.
Oh wow.
He wrote all the Riddler's riddles, which is
I thought
interesting.
it was neat. I wish there were more riddles.
Yeah, they only actually say 2 of them, I think. Or-
Yeah, and he doesn't talk in good riddles, which I wish.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Part of the Riddler's persona is that he himself is difficult to decipher. So, I mean, Jim Carrey was Jim Carrey, which is fine.
Yeah. He was just
It's-
jokey.
He's
Yeah.
more so Jim Carrey than he is the Riddler.
For sure.
Which is fine for this.
For this.
Because
yeah.
the Riddler, that's a hard character to really make legit and see. I don't know.
Dark and shit.
Yeah.
It seems to be a lot of thought and a lot not obviously a lot of thought put into it, but you'd have to know exactly what you're doing beforehand, so it doesn't.
And dude, the fact that the Arkham games, that is a perfect representation of the Riddler, and it's just an annoyance, in terms of this grand giant.
It's constantly
plot
just
hole.
puzzles and shit.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
really, yeah.
And you do feel he's oppressively smarter than you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's always talking in riddles, and he never in this he speaks directly to Batman all the time, and he's just Jim Carrey, like what you said, which is fine.
Which is great.
But there's no.
It's not quite the Riddler, though.
There hasn't been
Yeah.
a live action Riddler, really.
No. And it was actually supposed to be, whenever Tim Burton was still attached to do this one, it was supposed to be Robin Williams as the Riddler.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah.
That would have been really fucking cool.
And what's also crazy is even before that, he was supposed to be the Joker.
Yeah.
So Robin Williams was supposed to be the Joker and the Riddler, and he got screwed out of the role both times.
Damn. He
Well,
would have killed it in either of those.
He declined the Riddler before Jim Carrey was even thought of for this one, because they didn't like that. The only reason Robin Williams' name was attached to play the Joker was because they were trying to lure Jack Nicholson.
True.
They were like, oh, okay, we're going to go with Robin Williams then. And then that made Jack Nicholson oh, Robin Williams is interested in this?
Yeah.
Really?
Must
They
be a
used him
good
as
thing.
bait. Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
It's fucked up.
And then Robin Williams was like, hey, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you're just.
I thought I was going to play the Joker.
That sucks.
Yeah.
So he's like,
exactly.
fuck you, I'm not playing the Riddler.
Yep. He would have been a great Riddler, but
And-
he would have done the Robin Williams. He would have done what Jim Carrey did.
Yeah,
Anyways.
and Ben himself, which is
And,
great.
dude,
Everyone
yeah.
loves that.
There's a giant laundry list of actors that would have played Batman villains because of that whole thing. Because of Jack Nicholson as the Joker, because of Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
Yeah.
Dude, fucking Jeff Goldblum at one point was attached to play Jonathan Crane, the Scarecrow.
Oh, that would be sick.
that would have been awesome.
Jeff Goldblum is the Scarecrow?
Dude, that'd have been
Dude.
sick.
The ultimate.
Tell me your fear.
Yeah, yeah.
Batman.
So you have a fear.
His fucking weird laugh from Jurassic Park. There's a YouTube compilation of his weird laugh for 4 hours, and it's my favorite thing.
That's great.
The laugh in the helicopter. Shout out to Jeff Goldblum.
That would have been fucking great. So many, dude. So many fucking potentially great villains.
Joe Pesci is the Penguin.
He would make a really good penguin. He would make a solid penguin. The gangster penguin, not like the
Yeah,
Tim Burton-y kind of
yeah.
mythical penguin. Anyways.
Where he's half Penguin Man.
Yeah. It's the horrible penguin man. After that, boys, it's pretty straightforward, man. We get the climax of the film. Dr. Chase Meridian goes to fucking get some bat dick and then decides, oh no, I love Bruce Wayne. And then Bruce Wayne gives her a little like,
That fucking smile made me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it because like, oh my god,
Yeah.
the smiling Batman. You never see that. You never see smiling Batman.
No.
Especially,
It's cursed.
Especially yeah, especially for that reason. Like the reason he smiles is so dumb. Where
I'm
it's
gonna
just
get
like,
some fucking
"Haha,
ass.
She likes me.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Like little does she know.
You never see Batman smiling.
Never.
Never,
That's like
ever.
that's why it's so odd. Like I was like, this is hilarious looking.
It looks like it's in Face App or something.
yeah, yeah. This is It's so silly. But anyways, so yeah. By the way, she wasn't wearing anything under those sheets
Nice.
on
Fuck
set.
yeah.
So shout
They
out
needed to
that.
do a quick eyes wide shut and just drop those sheets real quick.
Shit.
Just a quick, just drop it, and then you'll be the greatest actress of
Well,
all
that's
time.
why
Rated R.
Stanley Kubrick made Eyes Wide Shut, because he saw Batman Forever, and it just influenced him to
I
put.
really want to know what he would think about a movie like this, dude.
If he ever watched it, he's like, I'm gonna sit down and watch Batman Forever as Stanley Kubrick.
I was just watching this, like, Stanley Kubrick has that museum. Have you like ever thought about going to that,
Oh, of course.
dude? Adam Savage did like a whole documentary about it. Like, it's on
Oh
YouTube.
shit, I need to
Fuck
watch
yeah.
It's really fucking cool, man. But like
Dude,
they even had a full cabinet, an entire fucking like library cabinet just dedicated to his research and notes and books from the unmade Napoleon movie.
Fucking nut.
that was his. That was like his fucking kryptonite.
That's
Why was that never made?
He just
ambition?
Yeah, it was like just a bunch of projects that he kept on. It was the most backburned project of his career. Like he always wanted to make it, and then he always would put it on the back burner and come back to it, and then just never got a chance to make it.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
If you could choose one director to take up that mantle and like take
You're
all
like
of his
Stanley
notes,
Kubrick.
to take all of his notes and like do it justice.
Oh my gosh, Paul Thomas Anderson. That's his vibe.
Really?
I like Denny V, but like that's not his vibe.
Totally.
Like Denny V is more futuristic.
Yes.
I think
Would it have been like a straightforward story? It wouldn't have been like a war epic.
Like a Full
don't
Metal
know.
Jacket style, following him from this age until something or something.
My first
I don't
instinct,
know, but
of
he's
course,
fascinating.
is Big Daddy Nolan, of course.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't done a biopic, which he desperately wanted to do.
Huh.
He was supposed to do The Aviator.
Oh, that would be sick.
with
Martin
Jim
Scorsese.
Carrey.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he and Jim Carrey had like signed on right after Insomnia
Yeah.
to do Howard Hughes biopic.
The
And then Martin Scorsese announced his with Leo. And
Oh,
then
wow.
Chris Nolan was like, well, fuck.
Damn.
Like, I'm not going to touch it then.
Yeah.
And they were like, hey, do you want to do Batman? And then the world changed.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey as Howard Hughes would be. I would. You know who would be really cool is Jim Carrey as Joe McCarthy. I think that would be pretty cool.
Joe McCarthy. Who's Joe McCarthy?
Good Night and Good Luck. The
Oh, yeah.
guy that's like, you're a communist to everyone on Earth.
Fuck. Yeah, that'd be crazy. But
Anyways, back to this movie.
but man, I would love to see that Napoleon movie.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Anyways, one thing I wanted to mention: Mel Gibson was almost Two-Face.
Yeah,
He is
he was
Two-Face.
almost Batman.
True, but because of scheduling conflicts with Braveheart, he couldn't do it. So arguably, he made the right decision
Yes. And he still wore face makeup, so it worked out.
there. Yeah,
On half of his face.
Yeah.
yeah. Whoa. But yeah,
Big brain.
Also, fun fact: Val Kilmer filmed this in the same time as he was filming Heat.
Okay.
At the same time?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Consecutively.
And then Chris Nolan got wind of that and decided, I will mesh the two and create the Dark Knight.
Exactly.
This is big Noli vibes.
This is fucking big brain shit.
Val Kilmer is way more influential than you will ever think.
Batman Forever, the most influential film of all time.
But his actual most iconic role is cunt from MacGruber. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Absolutely, 100%.
Pound some cunt.
Okay, so
Fuck you, dude.
fuck you, dude. We get the fucking big finale fight scene. Nicole Kidman is captured. Batman and Robin must team up for the first time on screen.
Shit.
I still get goosebumps from that scene.
Fuck yeah.
When Robin walks down the cave steps in his fucking full suit for the first
Yeah,
time.
but don't forget, 10 seconds before that, we get another suiting up montage of Batman and
and full
his
ass shot.
full literal ass cheeks in spandex.
All right.
Fucking thicky boy Batman, dude.
Fucking thick ass Batman, dude. That's
I'm
Joel
ready.
Schumacher being like, I'm gay.
Exactly.
I'm a gay adult man.
Exactly. And I'm going to also put nipples on Robin and Batman suits, and I'm going to give Robin an earring for some reason. Oh, other than, it's like, oh, so you're gay? No, I want to make Robin more hip. That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Not gay. Also, check out this fucking bulge.
Yeah.
Check
Look
out
at
this-
these asses.
It's a shot of his belt, guys. It's a shot of his belt. He's putting on his belts.
It's not a bat dick.
It's not.
Oh,
a
you
bat
guys
dick.
are so gross. You guys are disgusting.
And then Warner Bros. is like, all right, fine, Joel, we get it. But what is he doing in the butt shot? And he's just like,
He's just super thick, dude.
it's
just
just
a big old badass, dude.
It's just aerodynamic, and so I wanted to show his cooling landing technology of the ass. It's really I'm gay. I'm gay.
I'm gay. Mel Gibson won't work with me.
I'm just so gay. And shouts to him because this is the most colorful, fucking crazy, insane Batman ever, dude.
What if this
more
movie's-
LGBT, BTD, whatever the fuck, directors in general, please?
Is he really gay though? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Big time.
Had no idea.
Wow.
I was literally just joking.
I was just going along with the bit. I was like,
Yeah, I thought he was closeted or something.
No. Big time.
Okay, great.
Big gay.
wow,
It's a
so
big
Mel
gay.
Gibson. All right, wow.
Did you watch The Lost Boys? It's
No, actually,
one of the gayest films of all time. And it's beautiful. It's fucking great.
I'm sure that was like his breakout movie though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew that, but I never seen it.
Yeah, he's mega gay, dude. And
Okay.
fucking shouts to him.
Sure.
Batman and
I mean,
Robin.
it's
And there's
pretty
nothing
obvious-
wrong with that.
Pretty
And
fucking obvious when you watch the movies.
yeah.
when you watch Batman Forever and Batman versus Robin,
How many times do you think he fought for those shots on the cutting room floor?
oh my god.
Oh God.
He had to fight for him.
Yeah.
He's like,
There's a
"That's
literal
Sting."
ass shot in it.
Yeah.
They're just like, Joel could.
Why did we have to
Could
see
maybe-
No,
Batman's
you know they
fat
made
ass?
Yeah, you know they made a
And he's
version
like,
just
why
without.
don't we? And, and like that's
Yeah.
and that's the
Why can't we show Batman's fat fucking ass?
like. Oh no, you're right. You're right. We're totally supporting your vision.
whatever
and-
you say, Joel.
Yeah. So, anyways, we get the great suiting up montage. Loved it.
Yep. And then Robin, like I said, I still get goosebumps from that scene. Like I just love them teaming up for the first time.
Should we go by air or by sea? How about both?
You need a partner.
Holy rusted metal, Batman.
Doom.
Ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah.
Hands fucking collide once again.
Yeah.
Nice little callback.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
Man needs to go his own way. Whoop.
And like I even love Robin's line of like, I can't promise I won't kill Harvey. And he's like, a man has to go his own way. And like he knows he won't kill him.
Yeah.
He knows it.
He's like, you're my bitch.
He's like, you've learned now.
Yeah.
You understand.
I trust you now.
They need to be behind motherfucking bars, dude.
It's been 2 whole days. I get you now.
And then Robin's
I
delivery.
saw you do laundry. You're good.
Yeah.
Right? The fucking delivery of Chris O'Donnell, dude. Like, shouts to him for just the scene fighting Two-Face on the fucking on that jetty or whatever the fuck it is. The
Sure.
rocks.
Yeah.
Well, let's not fast forward too quickly, but sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Just his delivery on those lines, like, for my father, my mother, my brother, and this is for me. What douche?
Yeah.
And then he's about to die, fucking fall off, and Two-Face is like, fuck it, B. And he's like, no, I'd rather see you in jail. Oh, that's a fucking Batman Robin shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
Robin
Yeah.
shit.
Character arc right there.
Ooh, I love
Completed.
That delivery was fucking pitch perfect, man.
Awesome. And then Two-Face is like, haha, diabolical plan continues.
yeah.
Stupid but noble.
Yeah. It's always the downfall of Batman where it's like, you can't kill, so I'm going to get the upper hand always or whatever.
Yeah.
right? So, but I wanted to talk about the Commissioner Gordon's like, all right, just turn off the bat signal. He's not coming. He's
Yeah.
all like disappointed.
But also the Riddler sign in the sky, dude.
that was cool.
Ooh,
That was really
where
cool.
they turn the
Yeah.
bat symbol into the part of the question mark.
I remember that shot specifically being like,
brain.
oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
too fucking cool.
That's cool. Yeah. And then Commissioner Gordon has the audacity to go, who's doing this? Or somebody said it.
the Riddler.
Like, who the fuck do you think?
It's question mark, man.
yeah. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, idiot?
Dummy.
Anyway, so Batman finally leaves. They leave the cave to go, save the day, and then Robin takes the boat, and then we get the Batwing, dude. I had that toy too. That
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
that
Fuck
shit
Dude,
yes.
You are officially a child of the 90s if you had the 3-in-1 Batmobile, Batwing, Batboat attachment all in one. Did you have that?
I had that, and I had cuts all over my feet from glass bottles at the bottom of the pool.
Oh, wait, what?
What?
You're talking about 90s kids stuff, right?
Oh,
Glass bottles at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
didn't some guy used to do that to pools?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You had a rough childhood, huh?
It was fun.
But dude, that 3-in-1 toy, dude,
Yeah.
that was my absolute shit.
Yep.
That was so big brain for the toy industry. So like, let's do them all in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so big brain, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when toys started getting just fucking bananas. Is
Yeah.
like when like the comic book movie crossover when they could finally license out that shit because they could be like, oh, we can do insane shit now.
Yeah.
Like just beyond Transformers.
Yeah, so we get the Batwing introduction shot, which was so fun, flying through the tunnels, and he emerges, and then Commissioner Gordon looks up in the sky, and then we get this hilarious shot of Val Kilmer looking at camera. By the way, he has to pivot his whole body, because he can't turn his neck. He just turns, gets a thumbs up to Commissioner Gordon, and zooms off. It's like one of the fucking funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
No lie, where it's so
I
comical.
just need a gif of that. Like, looking at the.
Yeah, thumbs up and then speeding away. Why would he? It's just so funny. It's just so fucking.
He's like,
so
oh, I'll
awkward
take the time to turn and hit. Now I can.
as if you
You can see me. You
Yeah.
can see me in the cockpit, obviously.
Yeah, that was so funny. So they're flying to save the day. Blah blah blah. Like you said, fights Two-Face, gets fucked. Whatever. Moving
Gets
on.
fucked. Then Batman has to enter through that tunnel where all the question mark lights are like lighting him up. That's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Set design,
Art
shouts to
direction,
you.
man.
Oh, so fucking good.
Yep.
Then Batman has to fucking grapple with his death trap and fucking shoots up to the thing exactly where the Riddler knew he would be because he's so fucking smart at this
Because he
time.
just knew.
No, he's just so smart at this time. Like, he just knew it, Goes up to the trap chute, and then they have the trap for him. Like, you have to decide whether or not you choose to be Bruce Wayne or Batman. And the fucking conflict in that. Shit, man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's always you gotta choose.
Yeah.
It's like that was like the classic. Like you can only save one. type
But
of
I
thing.
choose to be Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Big
Fucking
Oh.
A. Fucking A, man.
Yeah, that was
Amen, brother.
the penultimate scene was pretty great. Just the do I save this? Blah blah. And he's like, I have a joke. I have a riddle. I have a riddle for you, Riddler.
Yeah.
And then does some bullshit, then throws his bat thing and
Right.
wins.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
Just wins.
It's like, I have more money than you.
What if he was like, what do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? He's like, I win. Throws a fucking bad thing.
What gets wet as it dries?
Yeah.
A towel?
An African or a European swallow?
Yeah, I mean, pretty straightforward, you
Sure.
know. I kind of wish there was more of a fight scene between Batman and the Riddler, just as a
Yeah.
comic book fan, but
Yeah.
But
I like
as the Riddler, it's like, well, you're fucked.
I like how he basically just had to hit the big chandelier and that was it.
Yeah.
The big Riddler chandelier with the bat hook.
it was just
Yeah.
like a toy, or not a toy, like a kid would make up, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, I did the thing, and now I save my fucking wife and my best friend.
Yeah, sure.
Also, I feel like hitting a chandelier and having it fall down, it became like the first cliche I remember seeing, like in kids' movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Where it's all in slow motion and yeah, it's very 90s.
Yeah.
But dude, that shot of him like coming up to the thing, like they even did like a fisheye lens to make sure they got everything, dude, because it was such a fucking enormous layer stage that they decorated. It was fucking amazing, dude.
I thought it was so funny too how when he like shot up that tube, he just came in through this perfect hole in the
Yeah.
the thing.
A Batman-shaped hole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That was kind of funny, but
yeah.
anyways,
It's great.
So yeah, he saves them and then
And then Two-Face like, haha, I'm still alive.
oh, the
fucker."
heroics for nothing.
Yeah.
Aha.
But Batman big brains the whole situation, even though he kills him.
Yeah.
And it's like, Harvey, you forgot about your coin. You're always
Yeah.
about two minds.
He's like,
of
oh
everything."
yeah, thank you for reminding me. Sorry, I almost didn't flip a coin. I am Two-Face
That's
after all.
my thing.
Thank you so much for reminding me. I could have just shot you with my Desert Eagle, but
My Desert Eagle.
yeah. But you're right. I should flip a coin. That's who I am.
Right.
Yeah. What could go wrong? And then Batman throws his.
I loved that. As a scene, though, was like, as a kid watching that scene, I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah.
dude.
Like it also
He
is so
got
funny.
him.
It also is so funny that he basically just that kills like one of the most prolific villains in Gotham, like a handful of quarters. He's like, oh no,
Yeah.
Where's my quarter?
Isaiah is like, oh, I see that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that. Just
Like that makes total sense.
like, throwing coins, yeah, that can defeat anybody.
Our
yeah.
buddy Isaiah is definitely Batman in that moment. Like,
Yeah.
I know what it is. Pennies. With these.
Oh,
And as a kid, I was like, that's the coolest death ever, man. Just
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
just a long dive.
yeah. And he, of course, Two-Face falls to his death, and they're like,
The
oh.
coin lands on
Like, yeah,
life.
his little hand is still in the water, and one little quarter lands, and it's
It's heads,
it's
bro.
heads, and he just like fades into the water.
It's such a fucking kid movie thing, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love it. I still love it to this day.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't ruin my childhood whatsoever. Still
Yeah.
intact.
Yeah, still a fun movie. I had a
Yeah.
blast watching it. Like,
Fuck yeah.
At first, I was like, when I started it, and then like 5 minutes in, I was leaning forward. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is fun.
It's like the movie version of like a Disney World ride. Down
Yeah.
to the fact that like set design is so over the top that you're like,
Exactly.
all that's plastic, but I love it. Like whatever.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a
even
an
when the
amusement park ride.
Even when the Batmobile is driving through the city, you can see that big fin flopping
Yeah.
around. Like
Yeah.
it's just so goofy.
Yeah.
Loved it though.
I still think like to this day like that movie is such a it's such a capsule of that time,
Yes.
It's like let's just sell some fucking toys and show some cool shit.
It's for the kids.
It's just eye candy, man. It really is.
It's not trying to be smart or fucking artsy.
It's not big brain. It's definitely not a Christopher Nolan Batman film. You know what I mean? In no
No.
way. But it still has its merits. I still fucking love it. It's not Batman and Robin, which
No.
like Joel Schumacher had a vision for this one, and then I think they went overboard for the next.
for sure. I agree.
This one for me though is it's right up there, man. Like dude,
Rubber lips.
this sounds like sacrilege. Yeah,
Rubber lips.
dude, fucking Uma Thurman. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Yeah, great actress.
great. Oh yeah, great actress.
Batman and Robin in The First Boner.
Bat boner.
You're like,
Starring me.
Yeah. Uma Thurman as a librarian, and I'm 7.
Yep.
Let's do this.
This is forming some neuron pathways right now. That will be my preferences forever.
My tummy's feeling real funny right
Yeah.
There's
now.
got sunrise in my belly. What is this?
I better go hump a couch.
What?
You know kids that used to do that?
Kids, meaning you?
No.
No, we went to
What?
we went to school with one person in particular
Yeah.
that I'll mention as soon as the episode is over that fucked his couch.
Yeah.
Couch fucker.
Remember
Yeah.
he told us that we're just like,
And we were like, hey, why'd you tell us that?
Cool, man. Why did you just say that? He's like, oh, was that out
And
loud?
I think he was waiting for all of us to be like, yeah,
Yeah, we
man.
all fuck our couches too.
But we were just like, what?
The
dude?
fuck?
yeah.
Fuck this couch. Good old.
While watching Batman and Robin.
We'll mention it later.
Okay,
We'll tell
whatever.
you after this.
Okay, great.
It was
Shout-
Rick. I'm just kidding.
So yeah. Oh, another fun thing. You know, Michael Jackson
No.
begged to be the Riddler.
What?
Yeah, he was apparently begging to play the Riddler, and Warner Brothers was like had to
No.
ignore him. That's real.
That's
No.
awkward.
You don't believe that?
No,
I
mean,
believe
like,
that, but
fuck
that's just
that.
so awkward.
Yeah, like how the fuck? He's
No
like,
fucking way.
Yeah, really. I just want to play the like. Can you imagine? What if they did? Like, we know you're like the biggest pop star on the planet, but we can't do that.
We can't let you be in a kids movie, Michael Jackson.
But also, it's like, imagine the studio where it's like they have to justify, like, yeah, Batman has nipples, and also we show a full entire shot of Batman's ass on screen,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and also Batman is fucking a porn star and Nicole Kidman in this movie. But
fine, it's fine.
Michael Jackson as the Riddler is pushing it a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy D. Williams is one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. God, imagine. Also, Mark Wahlberg was almost Robin,
Yeah, that's true.
which is great. That would have been great.
Literal Marky Mark at the time.
Hey, Bruce, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey, Bruce.
hey, you gonna eat these fucking batarangs?
I'm Batman's partner.
I'm Batman Spada. Who the fuck are you, huh?
I'll fucking kill you.
I'm in the circus.
This is Gotham, motherfucker.
I'm part of the Graysons, the Flying Robins. You ever heard of them? Go fuck yourself. Let's fuck yourself. Let's fight crime.
The Flying Rapids, motherfucker.
Let's fight crime. You need a partner. Batman's like, no, shut the fuck up. He's like, come on, check out my suit. It's hot shit. Alfred did it.
All right.
He's my tailor. It's like, all right.
Yeah, just get it.
A man's got to go his own way. I made sure it had nipples.
Batman's like, did you steal the Batmobile? He's like, what?
What? No. By the way, the fact that Mark Wahlberg didn't get an Oscar for The Happening, look that scene up.
Travesty.
Great actor.
Great fucking actor.
Anyways,
What?
was that it for? Oh yeah, we get the fucking Arkham Asylum scene like we were talking about. Mm-hmm. The movie's over, and then we get a fucking shouts to the fucking 66 Batman. Like we said, Batman and Robin running into screen.
That was actually so sick.
I love that.
I got goosebumps.
I
It's such
love
a good
it.
finale shot.
Yep, love it. And it's the fucking
Yeah,
It's that fucking it's that
Love
same
it.
thing. But he's like, let's do it dark and have the bat signal
Loved it.
light behind you and
Yeah.
like just the silhouettes. Oh,
I didn't connect.
fuck.
I didn't connect the '60s Batman dots until you said it. But now, when you said it, it was just like,
It's so like,
it's
oh, duh,
so
yeah.
duh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like even like there was parts where he was like outside. You know, when they broke into the Batcave, Two-Face and Riddler, they literally were. It like would pan from the kids just to the right a little bit,
Yeah.
and it was Two-Face and the Riddler outside at the gate, like
Yeah.
and then they just walk in, where it's like that is imagine that like a Nolan movie. Like you know what I
God,
mean? Like
yeah.
that would,
Yeah,
that would never
instantly
happen.
Yeah, devalued.
Yeah, it just panned to the right a little bit, and the villains are right there.
Yeah.
It's so silly, but
It's such a nice callback for this one. That's, yeah.
It
I
just
also
worked.
I also
It's
will
reverent.
say at the moment that Jim Carrey got like bested when they broke that thing, and then he was like he was all messed up with like he had too much brain activity. He was all messed up. I was like, oh my god! Like I remember that being super scary as a kid.
Like your first existential dread.
Yeah, but then the real moment that one of my favorite moments in this movie is when Batman is like he says something and he's like, yeah, you're coming downtown or whatever he says. You know, Batman thinks.
I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, and then he starts going for him to pick him up and like apprehend him or whatever, and then the terror in Jim Carrey's eyes and the scream he did, and then it like flashes the bat, which like connects the fear
Yeah.
that he's trying to instill in all his like villains and all
Yeah.
his
Fuck
adversaries. Like that moment was like, oh, I get it. And like the Riddler got it at that moment. Now he was feeling that fear that Batman
Yes.
is supposed to instill, where he's like, oh, like, and all Batman was doing was coming in to grab
To
him and
actually help him out for a
to
sec.
take him to Arkham Asylum or whatever. But
Right.
like that moment with the bat cowl coming at him
Yep.
triggered like this terror in him.
Yes.
That like haunted me as a kid. I remember like his scream with the fucked up face, Jim
Yeah.
Carrey's like fear was like fucked with me a little bit
Yeah,
as a kid.
dude.
But that was like one of my favorite moments in this rewatch where I was like, whoa, that was actually like a sick callback to the fear he's instilling on he's
But-
supposed to do.
Done even better by Christopher Nolan in Batman Begins whenever Batman gives Jonathan Crane his own fear toxin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
it becomes
Dude.
Demon Batman.
Yeah.
That was...
Where's Ra's al Ghul? Ugh, and his like blood is just coming out of his fucking mouth.
Yeah, it's sick.
And Jonathan Crane just like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's not here right now.
Also,
God.
what's his name? Bob Kane?
Yeah.
The co-creator of Batman?
The co-creator.
Yeah.
Shouts to my boy Bill Finger. R.I.P.
He said this is the closest, like Val Kilmer played the best Batman.
Really?
That's what he says.
Yeah.
Shit.
Which I get it. Watching this, I'm like, I get it. Brooding, minimal acting,
Yes.
very cold.
Dude, Bruce Wayne in this is so accurate, dude. Like
Yes,
the real
I love
Bruce Wayne.
that.
Because he's like robotic and awkward and doesn't know how to talk to people.
Sure.
And
I mean, he's so wrapped up in his shit. He's like, what do you real people want? Whatever. Like,
he's like, I'm going rock climbing. Would you like to go rock climbing with me? She's like, no. He's like, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
I gotta get you out of that dress.
yeah.
What the fuck are you saying? I don't know.
I'm a busy guy. Can't rock climb. I gotta fuck you.
I don't know. I dress like a bat.
They just told
this
her.
is hard for me.
Yeah.
I need therapy.
Yeah, I dress as a bat and punch villains. I
like-
I maim people at night.
I fight crime, and I'm not a cop.
Exactly, where it's like, yeah.
You definitely get that sense from Val Kilmer's performance that like he's only comfortable as Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
Or
that.
in the cave talking to Alfred and Robin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
when he's
that's-
behind the cowl,
Yeah.
he's more confident.
absolutely. He's himself.
Especially with Nicole Kidman.
Mhm.
You could tell.
That's like the through line like with Batman. It's like his true identity is Batman and Bruce Wayne is the disguise.
Yeah.
And any actor that plays that, and I think Christian Bale did probably the best job with that. Like as Batman, like that is him truly. And anytime he's like billionaire Bruce Wayne, it's like an act, you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and that's his mask.
Yeah,
You know?
that kind of makes sense. Anyways, anything else on Batman Forever?
Nay.
Nay. Nay, 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 nay. You get it?
Yeah, that was Batman Forever.
Oh, fuck. Wait.
Hey, there it
Nice.
is. Shall we do dumb movie title for Batman Forever?
Let's fucking do it.
Who wants to go first?
Right. I've only got 2.
Okay.
I have Batman Forever, and Nicole Kidman has come a long way, and Val Kilmer has not.
Okay.
Rip Val Kilmer.
That's too long, but okay.
Too long. Chris, how about you?
I've got Bulge Man Forever and Buttman Forever.
Nice.
Bulge and Buttman forever.
Either one, I think, work.
That's good.
Sure.
I do not have a DMT this week.
You're like, it's not a dumb movie, and it's great,
Yeah.
and I love
Like,
it.
I hold too much respect for this movie in my heart, and I will not.
We'll do Bulge Man and Robin. Some with the Robin. No, we didn't do Batman and Robin, so that's not a good one to do. Never mind.
Oh shit! I forgot to do last week's winner for Godzilla
yeah.
vs Kong.
Yeah.
There are 2 that I fucking loved by Caleb in a Live Bulb Universe. He said Glizzy Lizzy versus Chonk Monk, Dawn of the Monsterverse, and then this is my favorite, Harambe v Rango. The world ain't big enough.
That's hilarious.
Those are great.
I fucking love.
Shout out to the Discord. Join our Discord and fucking help us make content.
Yeah.
Basically.
That was it, boys.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Classic Marty Scorsese's.
Welcome to Is It Cinema with Marty Scorsese's. Boys, the big question here: is Batman and Robin
Batman
Forever.
Forever.
Oh, is Batman Forever? Is Batman Forever in fact cinema?
Yes.
Summer fun, top down cinema, fun time, comic booky.
Yes.
Yes. So is that a yes?
Big
or
time, yes.
Fuck yeah.
Fun, summer fun, top down.
Because it is all, we all 3 agreed that it is in fact cinema. We now must decide: does it belong in 4-3?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
That was easy.
I would say yes, but
I mean, it's 1995.
Again.
It was basically
Yeah,
4-3.
they didn't have a choice. So.
I'm out.
You would say yes?
I say yes. This belongs in 4-3. But
You're a silly bitch.
I love this as a kid, so
Yeah.
it can do no wrong in my head. It's still perfect.
Shall we guess budget? Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I may know it though.
You may or you know it.
I may know it.
Well,
I have a number in my head, but like I don't know if it's
Let's
Batman
just
or Robin.
play. Who
All right,
cares?
sorry.
Fuck it.
None of this means anything.
Life is meaningless.
All right, I'm gonna go budget. I'm gonna say 20 million for Batman Forever.
I'm gonna say $80 million.
Wowza!
I'll go 55 million.
Alexa, how much did the movie Batman Forever cost to make?
Batman Forever cost an estimated $100 million to make.
God!
God damn.
Who guessed 80? You? What'd you guess?
55.
All right, Josh wins. Of
Shouts
course.
to me. I thought it was 78 million. I
Oh.
thought that was exactly the number.
Dang,
It's probably Batman and Robin.
I was
or
a little
something.
off with my 20 million guess. Just a little.
$100 million in
Jesus.
1997?
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to see.
Or 94?
Just to double check. Let's see what Google says. Hey Google, how much did the movie Batman Forever cost to make?
Batman Forever had a budget of $100 million.
Oh, nice.
That is factual.
He's like, Alexa was not lying to you just now.
That'd be wild. All right.
Should we do actor game?
Sure.
Jim, mother.
Oh, shit.
Oh
Jerry.
shit. Let's go.
I will kick us off with Batman Forever.
All right.
Chris.
Dumb and Dumber.
Ace Ventura.
The Mask.
Eternal Sunshine.
The number 23.
I kind of liked that movie. Also, Joel Schumacher.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. They were like, we're never going to work together, and then they worked together.
Yeah. Dumb and Dumber.
He already
I
said
just
that.
said that. You're
Oh,
out.
really?
You're out.
Fuck you.
No, you're out. It's my birthday. I don't care.
It's my birthday, dude.
Fuck you,
Your
man.
Honor, it is my birthday.
I will go.
Your
with-
Honor, I was simply built different. You can't do that.
I'm gonna go again.
Okay, whatever.
Yes, man.
All right. Whatever, dude. That's a rule. You repeated one, but
All right,
whatever.
quit stalling.
Okay. Bruce Almighty.
I love you, Philip Morris.
Kick-Ass 2.
Nice.
Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
Hold on. In living color.
It's a good one.
The Majestic.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man. We're getting down to the fucking... Oh, shit. Give me some more time. Hold on. Fucking Jim Carrey. Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. I guess I'm out.
Fun with Dick and Jane. Did someone already say that?
No.
All right.
It's good.
Okay.
Liar, Liar.
Nice.
Damn it.
One
of my favorite childhood movies right there.
Same.
Stop breaking the law, asshole. Best fucking thing. What's your legal advice?
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh, so good.
Simon Birch.
Never even heard of that.
Whoa. He was in that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think I'm out.
He was the
Sad movie.
He was the young boy grown up.
Whoa. Sad fucking movie.
It is a sad movie.
I'm out.
Rip Ashley Judd.
Josh wins on his birthday, even though he technically was out.
Even though technically we let him stay in the game as a favor to him.
The entire fucking time.
Because it's his birthday.
Part of the game is you have to pay attention to the other answers, and if you repeat something, you lose. Just saying.
That's part of the... You ignore your own rules. I guess you can just make your own country, and then you can do whatever you want.
It's Josh's birthday episode. He can do what he wants. We did Batman, and you won the game.
I won the game.
Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Like this video if you're on YouTube. Follow us. Tell your friends about us, please. We're growing this motherfucker. We're trying to.
If you're a sponsor, just fucking please, just come on.
Send us some money.
Send us money. My birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy B-Day.
Later, Toads.
And that'll do it for There Are Too Many Movies. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate you. Go watch your favorite Val Kilmer joint if it's not one of these two, or go watch one of these two and then listen to the episode. I don't know. Do something, man. Do something with yourself. We will be back next week with my birthday episode. It's a very special guest coming in who you guys know and love. Thank you so much for listening again. Take care. Bye.